Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. It is myself, James Chen, joined by you have a cat sleeping on your lap. Olaf and Kitty is joining us here today. How's everybody going out there?
Hello, chat. How is everyone doing tonight? Woo, what a weekend.
Yeah, Evo Japan happened.
Yes,
So Japan was a thing.
Yeah.
So I heard, you know.
So we heard.
Yes.
So we heard.
Obviously, you know, the biggest news out of Evo Japan, you know, in terms of, you know, City of the Wolves, is this is the first time it's been playable by the public. And so everybody has finally had a chance to get their hands on the game. We got a bunch of new information. We've seen a lot of new stuff. We know more about how the systems work.
A new character was announced.
A new character was announced.
New character.
So, yeah, exciting times. And, you know, just to start off everything, I mean, obviously a lot of people got a chance to play the game, including guys like, you know, Justin and you know, a bunch of influencers, and seems like everybody really is enjoying the game a lot right now.
Got to see, like,
Not only that, even our SNK buddies like NeoGeoNow was able to get his hands on some really good video and content of City of the Wolves. So I'm sure Olaf is going to mention that later.
Yeah, well, so NeoGeoNow, like, not only did he, like, he set up a tripod and, like, had really good, like, camera to screen footage, which our friend Fugu actually was right behind him and was like, yo, some dudes brought a tripod, they are ready! Oh, that was NeoGeoNow. Like, all right. But then it seems like SNK also gave him a couple of sets of B-roll footage.
Oh.
And so we get, like, some gorgeous 4K, all the action with kind of, like, high-level sets from the developers.
Right.
And so we're going to want to take a look at some of that. But if you're not already, you should be following NeoGeoNow.
Yeah.
He's been making stuff for the community and deeply tied to, like, SNK, like, historic documentation for a very long time. So yeah, like, front and center is the one pumping out the most footage for the game right now. So you absolutely should be following NeoGeoNow, either on Twitter, on YouTube, both.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's NeoGeoNow. Literally just
Can't miss
9
him.
letters. Yeah, NeoGeoNow on both of those platforms. So yeah, definitely go there and you'll find basically the most City of the Wolves stuff that we've seen so far.
So, you know, we've gotten some cool confirmation on, like, some mechanics that are back that we weren't aware were back. Like, some of the Mark of the Wolves' conditional OTGs and stuff like that.
Okay.
It looks like also something that's not been discussed is that the rev below might be cancelable.
Oh, like you can buffer out of it, basically. You can go
Because there's one sequence where Terry does his rev blow and then just goes into power dunk. And I'm just like, uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Because I don't think his rev blow is 3 moves. So, oh god. I could be wrong, though. They could just let him have a super long one for no reason. But...
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean...
Rock is being a little difficult right now. I may need to take him outside.
Oh.
And we just went outside to potty, but I don't know if he needs to poop or if he wants to eat. I don't know. I'm not a
Why
guy.
not
I don't
both?
know. I can't figure this stuff out.
Oh, man. That's fine. I mean, I'm sure Rock of anybody is excited about new City of the Wolves information as well.
He is. He really is. We enjoyed watching all of the Evo footage and looking at it. Well, you know, I don't know. I was just randomly cosplaying this weekend, so
just threw a little something together.
Right.
You know, I was
must
motivated.
Have taken more
I
work
was
than some people's costumes. Jesus Christ.
I was inspired by, you know, the whole weekend and what was going on. So while I was, you know, fiddling in my lab, if you will, you know, Rock and I were enjoying all of the goodies throughout the throughout the weekend. But okay, are you hungry?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. No, he just wiggled his tail and gave me that. Let's go. So he's walking over to the door. So you two go on ahead and talk about.
I know where I'm gonna go with this actually.
Okay. Well,
I will be right back.
I'll leave our Discord call open. Just whenever you jump back, you jump back. So, no worries.
Okay, I'll be back.
So this is a perfect opportunity for a quick sidebar. So Thorgi's Arcade.
Oh yes, yeah, of course.
Guy,
Another great YouTube channel out there,
which you should be watching. If you haven't seen, he a couple months ago did this just fucking phenomenal KOF retrospective. Covered the entire franchise and all the history and went full like journalist documentary kind of thing. It's fucking nuts. So he's doing a Street Fighter one right now.
Okay.
And his new episode came out yesterday, and it's about the Dark Ages and into Street Fighter 4. And first off, it's good. You should watch it. But he also has quoted both of us at separate times in the video.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because we know a lot about the Dark Ages.
And a lot of people out there don't want to, they
it's a whole conversation.
Yeah, they deny the Dark Ages exist, but
So, basically just, and he gave us a cool shout out, so I definitely, at the very least, want to return the favor, giving him a shout out. Go watch Thorgi. Thorgi makes good stuff. The only thing I'm gonna say is, he softballs when it comes to Ono. He's
oh no.
He is not as ready to bash Ono as I am.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't actually defend him, but he's just like, yeah, he's controversial, and I'm just like, yo, fuck that guy.
Oh man.
But yeah, and it's like, he really does a great job with literally any information he could find on any of the topics.
Cool. That's cool.
So, big ups to doing, every bit of journalistic work you can possibly do. Love that. So yeah, just go check out Thorgi's Arcade if you haven't before. He does great work.
Okay. Cool.
And we like him.
Yeah, I mean, like, at this point in time, how do we want to approach the City of the Wolves conversation here, right? Do we want to just talk about, like, some clarification on some of the mechanics? Do we just want to talk about general overall impressions? Or do you want to start where Sirloin is almost kind of guiding us a little bit here, too, when he says KOF 15 seems to be done? Do we want to start talking about that there really quick?
Yeah, because that'll also function as a good sidebar, especially until Kitty returns. KOF has not had an official statement on its support, other than it's still next year's game for SWC.
Right, because they don't have anything else,
Fucking
really.
A.
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't added Samurai Showdown to it, right? I mean,
Samurai Showdown doesn't even have its rollback fully complete, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Is their rollback still messed up?
I think it's still imperfect, and it's still, like, it's in permanent beta, I think.
Okay.
It runs, but it's not perfect, as far as I know. But, I mean, even so, like, it's not like they're going to further support that except for the rollback.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Having KOF as the main game for SWC, I still can't imagine a universe where it's not getting an update between now and then.
Right.
Like, going over a year with no patch whatsoever for SWC would be a big mistake.
Right, especially since they just added a brand new mechanic too, right? So it seems like they're trying to do something with it, unless they were just trying to shake up the finals and that's it. Yeah. And even then, the finals, did Shatter Strike really, I mean, the Advanced Strike really play a big deal, you know?
It was good. It made the difference in like 3 matches the whole
weekend.
Yeah. It made more of a difference at EVO Japan.
Oh, okay. They were using it more at EVO Japan.
And to greater effect.
Okay. Gotcha.
By the way, just personal, like, obviously, big ups to ET. That was fucking hot. But I'm also going to say personal thing. Fucking Pineapple, man.
Yeah, of course.
Angel and Genitz in the top 6, yes.
I mean, it's like I said, if his third character was Blue Mary, he's alternate universe. He's multiverse Olaf, basically.
Yeah, the one who's actually good at games.
Oh, man.
And yeah, actually, Slick brings up a good point. Like, they could even actually do KOF 13. since it has rollback now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, running 2 games at SWC isn't even like that out of the question. It could be viable, but the core thing is that if KOF15 is the game for SWC, it at the very least needs a patch to shake the game up between now and then.
Right.
Like, because there aren't that many people who are going to play it for the next year if it's not getting updates. I mean, Sua even kind of implied she was ready to quit if it doesn't get an update.
Right, yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that, you know, obviously we all want characters. We want stuff to do, sure. And if we don't get that, maybe don't be surprised. But going a year without a balance patch seems kind of fucking out of question.
Right.
Like, there's got to be something.
And
I really don't want SNK to prove me wrong.
Right.
But...
I mean, obviously, we have to keep in mind that SNK is a smaller company, and from what we've seen of City of the Wolves, it seems like they are putting some work into this game.
Like, the whole fucking company is on that game.
Exactly, and I think they've probably hired their spouses and children to work on. I mean, that's like how it feels like this game is. You know, it's just it's.
Now, just imagining KK's daughter playtesting. Speak of the devil, hey, Fugu.
Fugu, yeah. So Fugu, we were talking about, you know, NeoGeoNow and, you know,
the tripod.
Yeah, and just how much everybody is really enjoying the game.
Oh, so, by the way, explicitly big shout outs to Fugu because he actually recorded footage explicitly for me.
That's right. Yeah.
Because I was so desperate to see what Guard Crush was like, and nobody had footage.
Right, and so last week, remember, it was interesting. We were discussing Guard Crush. Sorry to completely pivot.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I was like, is it just going to be a Guard Crush or is it a mode? And it turns out it's just a Guard Crush, right?
But it's significantly longer than KOF's.
Right, okay.
Like, you have, it looks like you have easily enough time to hop and get a jump in.
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I mean, you know, KOF15, like, do they even have any resources? I mean, with the amount of work that they're putting into City of the Wolves, like...
You had a good run.
Yeah, dude, on another stream of mine, I did it until the very end. I messed up, but I don't know if they have any bandwidth for new characters.
Yeah, like new characters, I think it might be the dream is dead.
Right,
but again, at least a balance patch, because what that really requires is 1 or 2 combat designers to take a weekend and just be like, all right, fuck it, and enough of a QA team to make sure it didn't break anything.
Right, yeah.
Kind of all you need.
Right.
When it comes to, like, a balance patch. And, like, the last patch, not the Advanced Strike one, the one before that, which was the one with Dual On. I think it was
okay, yeah.
The one that fixed Genets and stuff.
Yeah.
Overall, that's a really good patch.
Right, yes. So, I mean, I was saying that on the, you know, when I was going over the matches, you know, the KOF Evo Japan results, you know, it's in the best state that it's ever been in, you know, so it could use a patch, sure, but even then, like, you know.
Yeah, it's more like, you know, it's the patch would probably be more like, you just buff it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, make Rio slightly less damaging, make Isla have a little bit worse hurt boxes and hit boxes.
Right, yeah.
I don't know, like, give Geese less meter gain. And then, you know, take, like, the bottom 5 and give them a couple of quality of life changes to bring them up to lower middle tier.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, buff Billy.
Yeah, like, I mean, because Billy is still relegated to Team Samurai.
Right. Oh, God, that sucks. Yeah.
And Darlie. Billy and Darlie are the worst characters in the game.
Billy is still that bad,
yeah.
Huh? Okay.
Like, I do think, like... It's like he's bottom tier and he's bottom tier is really what happened. Like, the tiers are a little narrower, but he's still fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And in, like, because in a vacuum, he's garbage. And in practice, he's garbage. But he's less garbage than he was.
But is he still better than Darlie?
No.
Really?
Like, a lot of people think Darlie is maybe not in his tier. Like, she's just the worst character in the tier above him.
Billy is that bad, huh? Jeez, okay.
Yeah. No, Darlie's still fucking garbage.
Right, yeah.
Like,
but I mean, that's what I mean. Darlie is garbage, but Billy is like...
So, one of the main things is that Darlie at least has, like, light confirms.
Okay.
Darlie can actually hit you and actually get damage.
Right.
And if you like are in the corner, you're fucked. And Darlie has a command grab, which instantly makes her better than Billy.
Right. And so, are Nako and Hao still bad, or
they're pretty bad? Like they're lower mid kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay,
they're pretty bad, but they're not unplayable garbage.
Right. Okay.
I mean, Hao has the problem of he's still kind of a Shoto, and Iori and Kyo and even fucking Shingo and K-Dash are all in the fucking game.
Robert, Rio.
Yeah. So all you're doing is you're playing a bad Shoto that kind of has sword normals. Woo! Play a good Shoto instead.
But all the swords can be hit like you can't imagine.
All the swords have hurt boxes.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's a shame.
And Nako is just fucking weird, and all her cool shit's a little too meter intensive to make her super consistent.
Yeah.
She has some shit, but she's at best a knowledge check.
Right. I just, again, like, you know, it's a shame but again, I understand. It's not that they want to quit on 15, probably. It's more that they probably just don't have the resources to work on it anymore. You know, but
again, like, it's such a mistake to try to make a game survive on its own merits for a year
to
get to SWC.
I mean, heck, look at what's happening with Street Fighter 6. Like, so many people are just getting antsy because it's been so long since we've gotten a patch.
I don't even play the fucking game, and I'm chomping at the bit for a balance patch.
Yeah, exactly.
I can only imagine what it's like for people who are deeply invested.
Yeah, I mean, I already pulled myself away from tweeting very angry messages.
I was proud of you.
Yes, but
okay, I'm back.
Hi. And also, just flash for the record, Ramon's fine. Like, he's playable. He's all right. He's got great knowledge checks. He has great damage. And anything you do to him to buff him actually requires fundamental changes or would make him too good.
Right.
So he's safe.
Yeah.
You basically just leave Ramon alone. Maybe make his EX feint kick worth something. Like make it wall bounce on hit instead of on counter hit.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. Like that's a buff I want for Ramon that doesn't fundamentally change him.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but I mean, for sure, Coda seems to be where they're. I'm sorry.
City of the Wolves. It's him. He did that to you.
Flash messed me up that time.
He did that to you.
I can blame him.
Yeah.
So, but COTW, City of the Wolves, obviously. That's, I think, one of the hard things too. Is like, there's no good way to pronounce that, right?
I mean, we've got Garo Cow.
Cow, huh? Oh,
not cow.
Because again, like, not everyone says MOTW; they say MOW from our
right. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start saying Wolf City, and we'll see what happens. Just break it down. Wolf City.
I'm a big fan of just City.
Can we just call it what is it? Koto, right? Like TOW, like towing something.
Like City of Okami.
Yeah. Wait, is that wait? What?
City of the Okami. Koto.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Koto. But in any case,
oh fucking
dude, that one tweet,
that was tragic.
Yeah, that tweet came out, and I swear to God, everybody just kept messaging me about that too, because I was like, "Congratulations, he's the best at Street Fighter 6," and everyone's like, "Did you mean Tekken 6?" And I was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "Someone must have messed up somewhere." And
twice.
But oh wait, so it wasn't just that one article?
Oh no! It was over the loudspeakers. The announcer congratulated him for winning Tekken 6.
Oh,
twice.
At Evo Japan.
At Evo Japan.
Oh my God!
The announcer called out MenaRD champion Tekken 6.
Oh, is that
he really
why the
said
article
Tekken
wrote
6?
that?
Not even 8? Are you kidding me? I didn't even see this.
So the article wasn't doing it as they didn't make the mistake. They were doing it as part of the joke.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see, like, if you watch the replay, you can see Mena, like, like, he double takes, like, did that just happen? And then the announcer says it again.
Right, yeah.
It was brutal.
Oh, boy.
That's really, really bad. Damn. I had no idea that happened. I didn't even see the tweet.
That sucks.
Mizuguchi, the main MC, who's great overall, but then, I mean, I hesitate to call that a minor slip up. That's pretty bad. that's pretty bad.
I'll have to check out that a little bit later. So,
good old troll posting.
Yeah. But I mean, still Oda's react. I mean, like, the guy who got shushed still keeps posting on our YouTube channel. And so, you know, Oda shushing about KOF15 is still, you know, kind of
powerful.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know,
I'm gonna just believe in Oda and just go with him shushing and take that as we're getting our season 3, and that's all I'm believing.
oh,
That's
man.
So once
That's all I'm
again,
believing.
we have the pessimist,
Uh-huh.
the over-optimist, and me in the middle.
I mean, for me,
Oh,
like,
God.
I might be I want it, though. I mean, clearly, right? But, you know.
I mean, everyone either wants it or doesn't play KOF. Like, that's just how it is.
Exactly. But,
Now I'm gonna wait for a meme with us with all those titles, either above us or below us.
But,
This
you know,
literally sums up our show.
as a result, though, I mean, like I said, I mean, you know, the good side of everything that we can talk about is the fact that children... Oh, God. You know what the worst part about it is? I said City in my head, and I was like, no, that's wrong, switch it.
Oh.
City of the Wolves is looking phenomenal as a result
Just say Fatal Fury. Just say the new
Gotta
Fatal Fury.
dance it.
Yeah,
Just
I
say-
know,
just-
right?
You know, just so you don't like psych
Garo
yourself
2.
out every time. Just say Fatal Fury. We all know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Garo 2, I'll just call it basically at this point. So, I mean, maybe I should call it Garo 7 officially.
It's 7. If it's gonna
Right.
be something,
Fatal
it's
Fury
gonna be
7.
7.
Right, exactly. So,
Yeah, I mean, this is the year of the 30th anniversary of KOF, yeah, but, I mean,
they could be saving it for that. I mean, that would be just in time for an EVO announcement, right? So,
like, all I'm saying is Fatal Fury didn't even get its 30th.
that's true, I guess. But yeah, I mean,
Okay, side note, if you look at the logo for City of the Wolves, the 7 slashes indicate that it is the 7th canonical game,
yes,
which was discussed at EVO last year. And I definitely got yelled at for picking that out that quickly. Like, they showed the trailer, I was like, yo, and then the 7 slashes? And he's like, I can't believe you already caught that. I was like, come on. It did literally, like, this is me we're talking about. And they're like, yeah.
I'm still surprised. I mean, sorry to completely pivot to a random topic, but yesterday,
Jesus Christ.
yesterday I absolutely lost my shit because I might have been the only person that recognized that emote from the Battle Pass, from the Akuma Battle Pass, is Captain Sawada's special move from Street Fighter the movie. Like, I lost my shit when I watched that live. Like, I was like, what? Like,
Well, I mean, because that's the thing. Like, you are with Street Fighter the way, like, we are to SNK, is that you're going to catch the weird esoteric shit that other people don't.
Yeah, but I only knew that because my friends bought me Street Fighter the movie on the Saturn as like a joke birthday present one time.
I still have it in my collection. I've had that more than I've had a Saturn.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, dude, that was the... I mean, everyone made the joke it was the deepest cut, you know, but, you know, what...
I mean, it's gotta be, because I mean, Cammy Super is pretty fucking fire.
Yeah.
Now with that,
No, but get it? Because it's a seppuku.
I swear to God.
It was that's what everybody was making that joke for, because it was the deepest cut, right?
I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm mad I didn't catch that right now.
But yeah,
So on the topic of
Yes.
referential deep cuts, though, Terry's Hidden Super.
Yes. And I talked about that a little bit yesterday as well, because clearly one of the concerns that I saw coming out from people was the fact that the secret supers
Are long as fuck.
are all about 11 seconds long. And I remember when Zangief's Ultra 2 first popped up, that was like the prototypical example of why are these things so long? And that thing was about like 10 or 11 seconds as well, right?
Was it really?
Yeah, It
It was
was...
only like 7.
No, it was over 10 seconds for sure. And, you know, because I remember because they didn't freeze the timer in that game. So if he ever grabbed anybody with 9 seconds left on the clock, it was too late.
Fair enough.
But, you know, differently, you know, I had to clarify to people out there that we're in a situation here where you have to have full soup. You have to have both of your bars, right? You have to be in the specials per gallon mode, right? and you apparently only get it once per set. Whereas Ultra combos, you're guaranteed to get them every round. It's like, there's just like almost no way not to.
Sometimes twice per round.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we're not going to see them that often, you know, and if we do, it's an appropriately hype enough moment that I think we can, you know,
and God
run with it.
And God willing, it kills. And if it doesn't, it has comeback factor to it, which is fine.
Right. Yes. Exactly. So it should be hype whenever we see it land. Let's put it that way. So.
Okay, James, if you can do me a favor, since we're on the topic of Terry's secret special, go on ahead and click that link I just sent you in Twitter, because I basically put together a video of the comparison of what's in game versus what's in the 2 OVAs.
Also, you're incorrect, Flashy Flash. Alfred is also in the Real Bout games as a special guest character. Not just Dominated Mind. Alfred's safe. Fuck White.
Alright, let me full screen it so we can see it a little bit better over here. So let me see if this is up, if we can see it there. Yep, there it is right there. So this is the comparison here. I saw a lot of people, like as soon as people saw this, I saw a lot of people were like, yo, is that a reference to the thing, you know, and
incredible!
Fucking Tony!
Incredible!
The OVA tornado over here that he always busts out his special attack.
That's actually clipped from both OVAs. It's him fighting Kim and then him fighting Krauser.
Right.
So it's 2 different fight scenes, but I wanted to get as much as the Senpu animation so people could see the comparison.
Right.
And then in that tweet it also says, because I do follow Obari and I do follow Oda, so Oda confirmed that yes, we wanted to animate it very special in honor of Obari. And, you know, Obari replies back like, holy crap, that's awesome. I'm totally honored. Thank you. You know, so I love the fact that they just respect each other so much and they are friends. So like, he's like, you know what? Let's put Obari's animation style in there. Let's give the special super, you know, that treatment. And I'm really happy they did that.
If I recall correctly, he actually learns that move at the end of the first OVA from Tung Fu Ru, right? Tung teaches it to him as the final technique.
Yes.
And then dies for no reason.
he used up too much energy showing him. I think that's what it was.
I know my body better than any doctor. Dies.
Oh, man. Some Luke Skywalker.
The epitome of stubborn old man.
Yo, actually, that's pretty much accurate. He's fucking Ben Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and James still needs to watch all of those.
Yeah,
we have slacked. You need to watch it so you can understand now. Because obviously the lore from the movies is definitely coming into all the games. So then we need you to, you know, do that Leonardo DiCaprio pointing on the couch. That's going to be you watching all this stuff.
Yeah, so you can actually point and be like, I got that, instead of...
Right. I just thought it was funny because, like, they probably put in a lot of work in that tornado. Because I've seen it in 2 other supers, I think it was.
Okay, so honestly, I don't think that's why, though.
Uh-huh.
I think it's because of how many people attacked Joe's tornado in 15. Joe's tornado in 15 is probably the single most bashed animation in the entire game. So they probably were like, all right, step 1, make tornadoes look good.
Right.
Well, fuck, now we've got tornadoes. Let's use them.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Basically, that's kind of where I was going. Like, I felt like it was because they thought they didn't do it. Like, people were so mad at the 14 one. They were like, look, we made it work. We're going to use it multiple times so you can see how good our tornadoes look, damn it. So, yeah.
Yeah, we've got, what, 3 so far? 3 out of 6?
Yeah,
I think use a tornado.
Was it? It's a Tizok has it and Preacha has it, right? Or
and then Terry.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Oh Angel's fucking amazing.
Oh Angel is like...
We've actually played it at the credits a couple
yeah,
times.
yeah.
Yes. It's going to be played at our wedding for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. If Joe gets in, which he probably will.
Okay, look. There's still, like, 5 more characters that could still use that tornado,
Yeah.
so whatever, man. I mean, like, Lord knows we're gonna get Janae.
Oh, right. That's right. Yep. Okay.
Another wing.
Yeah,
dude.
actually, Sirloin was just like,
Yeah.
yep, 5 for Bijane, dude. Oh, that'd be hilarious, dude. Get the
I'm
tornado
looking
crew.
forward to seeing what they do with her, because you know they're going to switch her up somehow from 15. They have to. They have to.
Well,
so
well,
I'm very excited. You know,
my question
wanna
is,
see.
how close was she to Mark of the Wolves in 15?
In terms of design?
In terms of moveset and stuff like that?
Very much.
Very much?
Yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very, very
her
similar,
fundamental
yes.
move list has not changed in any game she's in.
Right. Okay.
So it's just a matter of, like, implementation or what gimmicks get applied
Right.
to it.
Because, I mean, that's the thing is, like, from what we've seen from Cow so far, is I don't like calling it
Yeah,
Cow.
no. Just
Yeah.
it's
I
city.
don't.
Yeah.
Say
From
Fatal
what-
Fury.
Like watching the
Say
tick.
Fatal
The
Fury.
city.
From what we've seen so far, I mean, it seems like most of the returning characters have tweaks, but they're not, like, overall, like, completely changed or anything like that. Nobody's come in here and just been like, whoa, you know,
Well,
like...
in all fairness, there's only 2 characters that are returning from KOF so far.
Right, Rock and Terry. But I mean, even saying T-Zoc doesn't look completely different than his Mark of the Wolves T-Zoc, right? And even Marco.
So, interesting side note to that, I actually did some, like, digging and studying, because
Right.
I've been really enjoying the T-Zoc footage. He's more redesigned than I thought he was.
Oh, really? Okay, so his moveset is significant?
Oh, his moveset's super different.
Okay,
But also,
okay.
like, his character design and character model.
Oh, I'm not even talking
But-
about model. I'm not talking about model at all.
No,
I'm just
moveless,
talking about,
moveless, he's the most changed.
Oh, okay. But what about Marco? So obviously Marco came out.
No, he's got the same moves, just more flavor and
Okay,
more
okay,
options. Like
okay.
like this game. Okay, so in original Mark of the Wolves, every character, except maybe one, or it might have been every character, only had one move that could break.
Okay, right.
Everyone has 2 or 3 moves that break in this game.
Right. No, but see.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like the gimmicks change.
Yeah.
But no, his move list looks exactly the same fundamentally.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's why I'm just thinking I'm not sure how much they're going to change Bijane if they put Bijane in the game.
But no, we're just curious about her character design.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I was
okay.
talking about design
Gotcha,
overall,
gotcha.
not like moveset, because I mean they wouldn't.
Sorry,
I don't think they would do
I'm
anything
always
super
thinking
drastic.
Functions.
I'm thinking 2 gameplay right now.
Yeah. See, the thing is that the only characters I'm really curious about gameplay changes are ones that weren't in Mark of the Wolves.
Right.
Like, if we get Andy, like, he's in the
Right.
promotional art.
Yeah.
Are we going to get super cool Fatal Fury Andy, or are we going to get Snooze Fest KOF Andy?
Damn.
And, okay, with that being said, same with Billy, because he's in the promo poster. So are we gonna get badass, Fatal Fury Billy?
Are we going to get Broken O2 Billy?
The child that you're drowning in the pool, Billy, because you're paying too much attention to
Dang.
everybody else. So
I mean, at this point, I mean, honestly, because obviously, we talked about this before, how it almost seems like SNK is kind of reacting to the Street Fighter games in a lot of ways, right? Garo was the reaction to Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter 3 only brought back 2 characters and nobody else, and so they did the same thing with Mark of the Wolves, except they only brought back 1 character, really, right? I feel like clearly I'm not worried that they're not going to do this, but, like, not putting Joe and Andy and Billy in the game, I think would be a huge error in judgment. But like I said, I'm confident they're in the game.
Yeah, I mean, just them being in the first key art goes a long fucking way.
Right. Yeah.
that does say a lot, because let's see, who was it? It was Billy. It's
Rock and Kane.
Andy.
And then
and
Terry,
Kane.
Andy, Joe.
Yes. So there's 2 groups right there.
Right.
There's 6 other guys right there. So we could pretty much say with a lot of confidence, like, hey, these guys are going to be in it at some time. Now,
So
are they going to be playable characters, though?
Not only that,
We don't know.
I just want to add, too, that in that promotional video, they took the time to, like, redesign Andy's outfit and stuff like that. You're not going to take the time.
He still just looks like he works at Pow Pow now.
Right, but I mean, like, but you're not going to make a whole new outfit for him and then just, like, unless you're really designing him for the background, you know?
I mean, in all fairness.
Well, again, he could be part story. That's what I was trying to say, is that they may not be playable characters. They may just be in story. You may only be interacting with them, talking to them in Pow Pow or something.
Mark of the Wolves,
but we do know that they are there.
Injured Joe.
Injured Joe.
Yeah. Mark of the Wolves. I mean, Mark of the Wolves 2, the scrapped game where we didn't have Preacha.
Right.
We had Quan. Joe was there on the sprite sheet, but he's injured. He's just basically there to hang out in her win poses.
Oh.
That's right. Okay, that is right.
I wonder if they're going to try to do that. Because, I mean, like I said, I feel like you got to put Andy and Joe in the game. So now you've turned me back. I was trying to be the optimist this time, and now you've turned me back into the pessimist here.
Nah,
so.
I think they're in. It's basically...
They have to be.
Especially with the fact that Oda has implied that this is the final Fatal Fury kind of thing.
Wow. Oh, has he?
He's implied that.
Okay.
If you don't end the game with the original trio that you started it with, I think that would be in bad form.
Right, yeah. And then, of course, like I said, you got to put Mai in the game.
Yeah.
You know, so Mai just kind of has to be there, so...
Yeah, but, I mean... I say this as someone who doesn't care deeply about Andy and Joe. They need to be there.
Yeah.
Like, they just have to.
I mean, Danilo in the chat saying if they plan to merge FF and KOF, do you feel like that is something that they might be going down, or do you think?
Christ, no. I hope not.
Or do you think they're going to be like, this is the last Fatal Fury, and then from this point it's going to be KOF 16 and on and stuff like that? Because I mean, fortunately, with the way that City of the Wolves looks right now, you know, we can at least, you know that KOF, 16 will probably look really clean too, but the question is how much will have graphics advanced at that point from the other games.
I mean, the other question is it going to stay in Unreal 4, or are they going to jump engine again to keep up?
Exactly. So
that's something I'm genuinely
with all of this talk of the final, this is supposedly the final last Fatal Fury, it bothers me because there is so much that I feel was started with Geese in the beginning, to the point of young Geese's whole background of how he, lived in Southtown before he decided to rule over Southtown. There are certain characters in, Shikudo artwork and stuff, including my biggest character that just bothers me so much because we know nothing about her, and I want to know about her, and I want to know everything. Yes, I'm bringing up the nun. Yes, there is a nun who apparently is pretty important in Geese's story, but we don't hear a damn thing about her. And I cannot have Fatal Fury end
in the manga
unless
okay.
That's that too. And I can't have Fatal Fury end without knowing the Geese story. So I don't know if they're going to do any type of spin-off. I don't know if they're going to, go into any lore after this is over with of young Geese. I think they would miss out on a huge opportunity if they didn't do some kind of bring back the RPGs you guys used to make. Yeah. I mean, look, all right. You got our Athena RPGs and SamSho RPGs. So, give a Goose story. Let's have a young Goose story RPG.
Well, I really need to get my hands on that manga, but it's just too goddamn expensive.
Oh, okay.
And see how much lines up with existing canon, how much they had to make up, and how much they could salvage.
Right. I mean, Kitty clearly wants more young Geese info, but so far she's got
dope.
So far she's got none.
So with this all in mind,
I do think if they make a role-playing game about geese, it should be called Untitled Geese Fighting Game. I think that would be great. So, yeah.
There's the titled Goose
game.
Yeah,
the titled Goose Game. There you go.
Titled Geese Game.
All right. So with this all in mind, so I actually put out to Twitter. I was like, all right, let's assume that City of the Wolves has everyone from Mark of the Wolves, everyone shown in the key art so far,
Right.
and Mai. Sticking with only
Bro.
Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting aged up to the timeline, and KOF characters that are strictly tied to Southtown, such as Hein, and it's Twitter. You get 4 picks. Who do you want?
I want Mai. I want
Congratulations, you're 10% of my replies.
I want Bijanet. I want, Andy Bogard and Billy Kane. There you go.
So
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
appreciate
say
James
mine.
for beating me to the punch on this one, because the amount of people who can't be bothered to read a whole tweet. Multiple people literally said Mai. I'm like, come on, guys. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine. I want Geese. I want the nun.
You're gonna get Nightmare Geese. You'll be fine.
You
I
want
want
the
Geese.
nun to fight?
Why not?
I just no.
Okay, real
because
talk.
again,
Battle nuns are
did-
fucking awesome.
I mean,
that is okay. Time out. We know SNK caters very classy to fan service stuff. All right, you don't have to be a tramp with like jury with their feet when we've got like refined Luong, and we've got the sexy ninja girl. We got
just
the
hurt
sexy
me right
ninja
there.
girl. We got Mai, and then we got.
Kitty just hurt me right there, dude. Oh my god.
And then we got muscle waifus. We got hot, sexy muscle waifus. We've got SNKs. They dabble. They dabble in the
fairness,
cute
I
girls,
actually
the fit
super
girls,
down
and
for
so
Patty.
on.
Who?
So if you
Patty
get a
from
nun,
one of the movies.
Oh, okay.
okay. So what's hot right now? Schoolgirls are so dead, but freaking nuns, all right.
So
Like,
Felicia was
sexy
ahead of her
fighting
time
nuns?
then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, a nun and a cat girl. Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
That was such a reach.
Felicia was definitely ahead of her time then, I guess. So.
And
She really
kinda
was. Felicia was definitely ahead of her time.
Oh man.
Time to make a sexy nun, Felicia. Oh Lord. Oh God. Why did I say that?
There
Anyway,
is a lot of sexy nun Felicia out there already, so
even still, nuns are the new sexy thing, like schoolgirls. So if you put a sexy nun who fought in your game, anyways, Geese, nun, whether she's sexy or not, I need Rick Stroud so bad. To Rick Stroud, need him, Stroud, him, Rick now, so bad. But I really, you can't
literally
have
getting
Fatal
DMs
Fury.
about this conversation already.
Wait, what?
I'm getting DMs about you and nuns.
What the fuck? Whoever it is, DM me right now. What the hell? How can you leave me out of my own conversation? DM me right now. My phone is right here, okay? DM me right now. This is ridiculous. This is
And
so
you know
ridiculous.
what? If you
With
have
Shermie on it.
pictures of sexy Felicia nuns, you can DM me as well. So there you go. Okay.
So we're gonna get a group message chat. He's stupid. Okay, and Duck King.
Yeah.
Duck King, Rick, Nun, Goose.
So,
Duck, Goose, Nun, Rick. Done.
I mean, Reiko Chiba got to be in the movie, so,
Yeah, no, that's not fair. So she already got hers, so...
So anyway, so the results of this are pretty wild. So obviously...
I haven't gotten a DM yet.
Among the top picks are Duck and Rick.
Of course, right, yeah.
Way up there. Mary and Yamazaki did pretty damn well for themselves. We had, some guys who were like, oh, I want Big Bear because I want more big body wrestlers. Fuck
Right,
yeah. We got some, Todos, some random Art of Fighting characters like you do. What I couldn't believe was multiple people actually asked for White from Dominated Mind.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I actually have no idea how or why.
Oh yeah, Franco. Franco was a
So,
character.
I mean,
man.
for me personally, Like,
I want Big Bear over Raiden.
I think Yamazaki would be, like, I mean, he's popular, right? So I think...
Well, also, he's one of your favorites.
Right, exactly. So I think Yamazaki would be cool. I think Hanfu deserves to come back because I think he needs to have some respect put on his name over there.
Well, we know Nyato would be very happy if Hanfu came back. I mean, and you're right, he should. Because there's a lot of missing story with him, too.
And I mean, not to mention that he's definitely got, like, a Jackie Chan flavor to him.
Yeah.
And so letting him follow, like, kind of Jackie Chan's aging, too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I fully agree. And not only that, like, you think about Jackie Chan and his aging and being a cop, then you think of, like, Lee in Tekken. And then you're just like, if Yamazaki came back, why can't retired Hung Fu come back and start watching him again? You know, like this would be such a great story.
Right. Like, I mean, like,
really,
like you said, everybody's picking Duck King. Yeah. So, like, I will leave him off my list, and I think Shang Fei would be cool to bring back as well. But my fourth pick, I think, is a little controversial here, but I would like to see them bring in King of Dinosaur so he can actually fight against T-Zox so they can finally show if the heel or the face is going to win. I really want T-Zox and King of Dinosaur to actually face each other because we haven't seen that yet, and I think a lot of people would be excited about that, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten to see, you know, some of the Orochi clan, you know, fight amongst themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, clearly, obviously, you know, King of Dinosaurs has never been an official Fatal Fury game, but, you know, he has history with Griffin Mask, T-Zox, so I think you could bring him in.
And the pro wrestling circuit, really.
Yeah, I think you could bring him in. I think he works. Honestly, yeah.
Oh, actually, that'd be fucking sick.
Clark wearing...
I mean, he's literally... At that point, he's just going to look like Tekken's king, just with a dinosaur instead of the cat.
And he just does all the same things anyway that Clark does,
Just get the muffled mouse.
And then you see King of Dinosaur go... that'd be funny, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, well aware. Clark is a huge fan.
No, the best part about it is, like, I've made this dumb joke so many times, and I have had so many people come up in my YouTube comments and being like, don't you know, James, that King of Dinosaur and T-Zox are the same character? I'm a lore guy, and I was like, dude, was my acting that good, you know?
Well, actually... Nothing beats my happy birthday tweet. I appreciate me and everybody else who put T-Zox and KOD's picture together and was like, oh, look at that, they have the same birthday. Who
that's right. Yeah. Oh, man.
Such a coincidence.
Putting Clark in the game so E.T. can have a character. That would be amazing, dude. Oh, man.
Also, what's up, man? How you doing?
I mean, honestly, like, if they put Clark in the game with the dinosaur head, like, actually KOF, you know, King of Dinosaurs mask on there, that would be so great.
You know what's going to happen now is that we might have just materialized someone at least making a mod for Clark in KOF 15.
Like, I feel like this is like some deep cut lore again. That would be amazing. Amazing in the game, dude. Like, I think that would be amazing.
I have a feeling someone at SNK is writing notes down.
The dinosaur mask should have shades, says Slick Tricks. That would be crazy. And a cap. Just put the little cap on his head, dude.
Hat.
Oh my god,
you just need his hat.
Someone else is on board.
Yeah, and then, you know, it would barely fit on his head. People would look at him and be like, yo, that's Cap, you know, so, you know.
No cap. No cap.
So, back to the results. This is one I just want to get out in the open because it doesn't surprise me because I've seen it enough, but I think more people need to be aware of this. The amount of people who asked for Alba from KOF Maximum Impact.
Alba.
No,
I'm kidding.
So Maximum Impact, as you may know, takes place entirely in Southtown, which means that characters like Alba and Swari are intrinsically tied to Southtown. So for the purposes of my statement, they count. Fucking fair enough. I was surprised how many people actually really do want Max Impact back. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that whether SNK knows it or not, their strategy worked. when they released Maximum Impact and made it, KOF 2006 in America and all that stupid shit, for some people, that was their first KOF, and that was the game that hooked them on these characters. It did what it set out to do, just maybe at a smaller scale than they hoped.
Right.
There are a lot of people who are still super attached to those characters and want to see them
honestly,
come back.
Almost every single SNK cosplayer I know in Japan fucking loves Alba and Swarry, and they love Maximum Impact characters, and they always make sure to cosplay Alba, Swarry, and White. And that's why you saw them at EVO Japan this year, and you saw them last year too. Like, they will always bring out the deep lore freaking cosplays, and I respect and appreciate them so much for that. But White and Alba and Swarry are like the top 3 of the most rarest. Where did you guys go?
Jasmine stepped on the power button.
Jasmine is taking up the whole screen now.
Like, I don't have any real attachment to Alba and Swarry. Like, I don't love them as characters by any means. But it's also like, man, I have no fucking room to talk because I'm always screaming about Gai Tendo and fucking Xiaolon.
Exactly.
We all have our pet obscure characters, whatever. White, I still don't understand. Like, unless you're a huge fan of Clockwork Orange and you really just want to...
Oh, that's right. That's who White was. Yes, okay.
Go out with the Droogs for some ultra-violence,
So I'm going to tie in one more character with that. Not only White inspired from Clockwork Orange, but you have to remember around this time also, Kira Yoshikage looked like White, looked like Clockwork Orange
yeah,
in
give
JoJo's...
Give Kira a hat.
Yes. So all of those mixed together make all those characters so much more popular in Japan. Because they've been represented differently,
also on top of that,
in
White's
different
a
categories.
Shitty clown, and look at one of the most popular characters in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, that too.
So, like, there's definitely a culture flavor thing there. But I was really surprised that multiple people even here asked for White, even like over Alfred, over some of the Mark of the Wolves characters. Like, not over Mark of the Wolves, they were outlawed. But some of the other, like, more well-known, well-regarded Fatal Fury characters.
Now, when he shot you after he died, did you just have to hold down back and block it?
I think you actually have to dodge it.
You actually have to dodge it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's unblockable.
And if you don't dodge it...
You die.
You
lose that round.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, they should actually put that in the game if he has 2 super bars. Like, kind of like a resurrection. Yeah, and like, you just literally have to just avoid it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, that's the whole character.
That would be so cool.
Is the cheap shot gun. How many of you actually remember how he fights? Because I sure as fuck don't.
I do not. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not.
How do you block a gun? Talk to Victor in Tekken 8, right? I mean, he's right there, so...
Talk to some of the SamSho RPG games.
Actually, also, Mitsurugi from Soul Blade.
Yeah, Noel from Blaze Blue. There's plenty of people shooting guns. And keep in mind, too, that in almost every video game, action game, guns will always do far less damage than the sword because it has range, right? So...
I was happy to see the amount of people who brought out the Wild Ambition characters. Sugumi Sendo and Sakaza Toji. Honestly, I at least want Toji to be referenced because, as a Mary fan, there's a long daisy chain of lore connection.
Right.
So, and I got a soft spot for, old men who beat your ass.
So in other words, if I actually worked out, you would be a fan of mine then, right?
I already was. Shut up.
Oh, man.
So
James
I actually covered Kizuna Encounter when I
Cloud.
made a video about potential cameos in this game. Basically, even the oldest characters in Kizuna Encounter are basically just being born by the time City of the Wolves is occurring.
Well, just have a baby fight then, you know, why not?
So I was thinking, like, maybe what you could do is have someone who shares another character's last name and say, like, this is, like, their dad or their uncle.
Right, yeah.
And just have it as, like, a throwaway gag, but, like, that's about it.
Right.
You know, honestly, I just thought of something. It would be so cool if there are any bonus games in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves where they would actually like pay homage to all the pets, and you could do like a bonus game with the pets. That would be so cool. Like instead of Street Fighter characters shooting baskets, it would be monkeys and birds.
Uki Super Monkey Ball.
Like a little Southtown map maze, and he runs through it.
Then it just would be it would be Fatal Fury City of the Pets.
Yeah.
Would it be instead of the wolves, it would be City of the Wolves and other animals.
Dude, like they just need to throw together a fun little mobile game for April Fools next year.
Yeah, I know,
of just
right?
all the SNK pets.
Have Poppy and Mama Haha.
No, it would be Pets NK. All right, get it right.
Pets NK. Nice. Okay.
Yes. Patent pending. SNK, you're listening. Patent pending.
I mean, it's the only way I'm going to see Anton again, apparently.
And then you know what they should do? They should do like the Muppet Babies things and like turn all the characters into babies, and so then it would be Pets and Kids, right? So then you can have the SNK in the middle there.
I think it's too far.
God.
I think it's too far.
That's fair.
But I'm serious though. Have a Pets NK little like bonus round in there. So when you're like doing perfect and just ending every round with supers, like you would get a bonus game where Anton has to fetch. Mary's throwing balls to him. He has to catch them all. And, little Uki is gotta, get bananas and bring them to Joe or something. I don't know. Just like, just make some games. Please. Please. Something. Because, like, who do we have? Oh, and Duck King's little bird. What, Pio?
Pichan.
But see,
Pichan, yes.
Pichan. We have Hotaru's ferret.
But see, here's the thing. I have always said, though, that if Duck King comes back, Pichan had better be full grown. Like, I'm
on board with that.
Yeah. And is it been confirmed that Duck King's chick is a duck? Or is it a chicken? Or is it a goose?
It's a little birdie.
We don't know, basically.
I don't think we actually know exactly
chick.
what Pichan is.
Okay.
It's just a little chick, and honestly, it is not a duck because it looks like a little hen. Like, it looks like a tiny chicken.
And
it's a little
there's
chick.
like 10 of them.
Pichan
is the one that's with him the most, but there's like secret stage KOs where an entire family drops down and they all have fucking names and shit.
Right.
Oh god, I think we were talking about this before because I was like, if they all actually turn out to be chickens, his super secret thing needs to be an homage to Zelda,
Absolutely.
basically. Basically, where he just like holds a chicken out and like you beat up the chicken and then the rest of the family comes out and all just like beats the crap out of you.
Dude, a counter super.
So you want Felicia's? Let's get that.
Yeah.
Is what you want.
Like I said, it could be a counter super because you got to hold out Pichan, you hit Pichan, and then it goes brrr, and then all the other chickens just come in and just like completely decimate you, dude. That'd be amazing.
Oh, this is why we're not in charge of video games with our bad ideas.
This is why we should be in charge of video games.
This is why we should be in charge of some of the terrible ideas we have. Because I want to see them. Yes.
And then ducking does a tornado.
No, the chickens will have to do the tornado. There you go. The chickens will do the tornado.
Feathers everywhere.
And then Sci-Fi will make a movie, Birdnado.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Okay, dude, I'm serious though. SNK bonus rounds featuring the pets. That's it. That's it. Fatal Fury pets.
Since you brought it up, I just have to say, because, everybody knows how horrible Tubi is. If you ever want to watch the worst movie in all of the history of the world, go watch Shark Side of the Moon, please.
That sounds amazing.
What?
Dude, there was a movie called Shark Side of the Moon made by a company that just makes the worst movies humanly possible with the lowest budget. And I had no intention of watching it, but Jason visited me one day, and we ended up watching Shark Side of the Moon, and it is the.
It sounds special.
Oh dear God! Why did I make myself remember that this thing exists? So Lurker's Mine, you've seen it? Okay, yeah. I mean, they made that movie purely because they came up with the title.
Yeah.
That's it, right? That's it. That's all they did. We should make a movie called...
Wait a minute. What was the cheesy movie that had, like, the martial arts cheesy fighting guy? His kind of 80s style. happened like a few years back.
You're talking
like
about,
everybody was cosplaying
you're talking about
from
the
it.
Kung Pao, you know, or
No, it was like a spoof of that. Like,
because Kung
5,
Pao
6
was
years
the
back.
spoof, right?
Well, Kung Pao was a spoof on all martial arts.
Oh, Kung Fury.
Kung Fury, thank you.
Yes.
This sound okay. Is it made by the people who made Kung Fury? Because it sounds like it.
I will tell you
That's what
this
I'm
right
getting
now:
at.
the production value in Kung Fury eclipses this production value. So, I mean, they are in space. They make up an excuse why people don't have to wear masks and helmets, and they're literally running in place to look like they're running across. Like, something even happens at the end of the movie that me and Jason couldn't figure out what was going on because the effects were so bad. We were like, wait, what? What? Wait, did this just happen? No, that didn't happen.
I still haven't gotten around to seeing the lost skeleton of Cadabra. I really need to get around to that.
What is that?
It's a movie that's deliberately low budget.
Oh, okay.
And it's like an homage / spoof of like 1940s horror.
So it's kind of like an homage to Ed Wood kind of things like that.
Yeah, like they literally have a skeleton. You can basically see the strings to dance it around. Like it looks it's amazing.
This shark side of the moon looks amazing. I'm looking at images of it right now. The shark itself. Oh my god.
You're looking up shark side of the. Okay, well now so because you're looking it up, I have to at least show people some stuff. So.
Watch this.
2022.
Oh my god! I mean, it's like some of the worst.
He
CG
doesn't
I've
even.
ever seen
He looks like
life.
a kaiju.
I don't even love the character design. Dang.
1%.
He looks like a kaiju.
Oh my god!
It's not bad.
Fortunately, there's not a lot of detailed pictures. Oh my god! I mean, just look at the quality of this thing.
It looks like a screenshot from Halo 1.
I mean, look at this, dude. I mean, this is... Oh my god, it's awful, dude. It's so
amazing.
bad.
I stand by my assessment.
Are they fighting in Uggs?
Oh.
They look like they have Uggs on. Wearing Uggs on the moon.
Okay, you know what?
We carry a harpoon.
Alright, let's talk about something else, please. I don't need to bring myself back into this thing again. I'm getting like PTSD from thinking about the...
I now want to do like the classic anime music video, but to that movie with Whalers on the Moon from Futurama.
I'm definitely getting a post-traumatic shark depression right now, so...
And we carry a harpoon.
Okay, anyways, City of the Wolves, yes, great looking game.
Got a lot of good requests for a lot of Art of Fighting characters. People asking for Sinclair, like cultured fucking people. A lot of people want to see the aged up playable version of King.
Oh,
Sinclair.
right, yeah.
I don't need to tell you that there was a very large, good amount of smart people who said Mary.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually
they just
she's,
did that
she's in
to
the
get
top
on your
5
good
for
side.
most requested non-Mark of the Wolves characters.
Right.
So
someone just put up that screenshot of the all the headshots of all the characters. You saw that one, right? Because I think you
retweeted it.
Retweeted it. Why does it look like there's 2 Marys in there?
There are 2 Marys in that game.
Okay, so it is 2 Marys. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, there's the regular Mary and EX Mary, which is the alternate reality, alternate personality psychopath version.
Okay.
Yeah, she basically has like.
Oh, it's a
Orochi
Mary. It's just
like,
a Orochi
She
Mary.
celebrates the sound of your bones cracking, kind of thing. She's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, James, while we're talking about characters we want in, if you could like click on the image I just sent you, please. And thank you.
Let's see here. What do we got?
This has been bothering me for a while. I need to talk about it.
But we're holding out hope for him. Especially, I want to see aged up like salt and pepper hair Yamazaki. I'm super ready for it.
I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for old Yakuza Yamazaki.
So this is the old. Isn't this the
Mark of the Wolves 2?
Yes. So that was the
right?
Garo
Data
2.
mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, those 2 badasses down at the bottom, the one who looks like, you know, Bijane's rival, and the one that looks like her boss.
Yeah, fucking player
Okay.
2, Janae.
Which ones are you referring to?
Bottom right, one left. That's big
There-
boss dude Doldovik,
Oh,
and
okay.
then player 2
No
Janae,
name.
villain
but-
waifu.
Yeah.
But I mean, she looks like more like a crime lord kind of
Yeah, but,
wife.
like,
They
kind of
both
she
do.
really
they both
does
look like
look like-
Southtown baddies,
like
and I
dark
need to
tan
know
Janae.
everything about them. I possibly can, and I hope to God they're in this game somehow.
Right. And then
Like
of course,
I
this was
want Janae
OG
to have a
Preacher.
rival.
Yeah, that's Quan, which was just erased and turned into Preacha.
Who's 20s newsy boy here?
That's
I
Toy,
think
isn't it?
that's actually, it might be a female. I'm not even sure what gender that character
Oh,
is, but
okay.
they're a old timey boxer.
Okay.
Like apparently also had like Dempsey roles and stuff was implied.
And I like how Joe there he is, like Mike was saying, all beat up
Yeah.
because he's supposed to be preaching support.
Yeah, Quan at least was referenced later on. Like KOF 13, Joe has a win quote where he mentions her, which is kind of cool.
Who's the little boy?
For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but Kevin there takes care of him.
Oh, okay.
Why am I drawing a blank on his fucking name? It's a simple name.
And Kevin is now confirmed to be Mary's brother.
Has been confirmed for a long time that they are family.
Okay.
We don't
okay.
know what kind of ties. Yeah, Marky, thank you.
And then, of course, another thing too
Jesus.
is that obviously injured Joe is here, so it could be also very likely that these two could have just been Winpo's characters, basically, right? So
More like
I don't
she
think
probably
so,
is,
because,
and
like-
Dorvik's actually to play or the final
like
boss
she
or
could
something.
be his Winpo's kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of work for just win poses. But
I mean,
again, and
Poison
then
exists in Street Fighter 3.
and then the two dudes, right next to her look like they're cronies.
Because remember
Yes.
when
So
Also,
I'm
they have
just
names.
wondering.
I don't remember what their names, but those two actually have names.
right? Because remember, back in the days of sprites, if you're drawing a sprite, you're drawing a sprite. You're not like creating a whole new model, right?
Yeah.
So you can like if you're gonna have Hugo Winpose and Poison walks in, I mean it's just a sprite. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's the the walk animation, the stand, the taunt.
right.
She's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
but
so-
we already knew who she was and where she was from and had her own game. Like
Yeah.
these guys don't even get that yet, and I
Right.
want to know everything
I
I
mean,
can
The
possibly
thing is,
about them.
KOF 2001 has the same problem.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if people have noticed this before. I
What?
think I just have
What you
discovered
looking at?
something here.
What?
Every character has a dot where their center is,
Yeah.
except
Yeah?
Joe and this chick.
Oh. They have no center
Oh, you
axis.
would, James. Oh, you
Good
would.
eye.
Maybe they don't have it, like they're not designed to be on the play field, right? So
They are win post characters.
I think these two are Winpo's
No!
characters. I mean, even the
No!
boy has a dot though, which is really weird.
So
He
he
has
actually
a freaking
has
dot.
AI scripting.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
oh.
like he can actually follow you around the map and cheer for Kevin.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, so he's
Ripper
like
and
Anita.
Hopper should come in there finally, right? Like,
I mean,
No, those are probably their kids. Those two suits right there are probably their boys.
yeah, because again, Margie actually had the capacity to follow you around scripted during the fight.
right.
Like Anita
So
did
his
in
axis would
Darkstalkers
actually
with Donovan. Like, Anita would run back and forth while Donovan's fighting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he does
exactly.
the same thing.
Yep. Or even nowadays, the way that God, what is her name? That's Bedman's sister, Delilah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Delia,
Something like that. Yeah.
Give Ferret a dot.
But yeah, interestingly enough, Joe and the chick don't have a dot, which is
Yeah.
really weird.
It's actually the thing is, it's a resolution issue. It'll be a plus sign, like a crosshair.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a tiny little plus. You're right. Okay.
Okay, if you turn Kevin into a puppet character with Marky, then all you get is Whole Horse and Boingo. That's exactly what you'd end up with.
Oh my god.
Which is fine, because Whole Horse is fucking sick.
Who the heck is Hoingo?
That's a typo.
Oh.
Well, it's the shortened version for Whole Horse Boingo.
Whole Horse Boingo is
JoJo's fighting game.
Yeah,
These are
that's
JoJo
Whole Horse is
characters,
fucking
yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Got it.
And I still can't remember which Whole Horse is actually the better one. Like, one is higher on the tier list than the other.
Oh,
but
okay.
I think it's Is it Whole Horse with Boingo's technically the better one, but it's the one that sees less play?
Is this the one in?
Oh no, it's regular Whole Horse. It's the way better one.
Is this the one that's in the Capcom version?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, it is Hangman is better. Okay. Huh. But in the grand scheme of things, they're both kind of not good because the balance of that game is terrifying.
Right.
I mean, anybody's gonna die to Pet Shop or.
I mean, Pet Shop's ban-worthy level, so it's more like you're gonna all die to Kakyoin.
Because Pet Shop was just too hard to combo and stuff like that, right? Or...
Well, and also, like, was a flying midget character with some of the best supers in the game.
Okay.
Like, everything.
Right. I still thought it was funny that there was that
did they actually finally ban Kakyoin? I thought it was still up for debate. Jesus.
I still love the fact that there was that one character who could do that time slow stuff and kill you the next round.
Yeah, Dio. The main villain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the main villain.
Right,
and I forget if Jotaro could do it too, but it was just harder.
All I know is I want to play the game again now. Now we're talking
game's
about
sick.
it. There was actually a game I wanted to...
We should just have one day where we sit down and play that JoJo's game, because I've never played it before.
The CPS3 JoJo's?
Yeah, despite the fact that literally it was at UCLA Arcade for years, for a long time, and I just never sat down and touched it, weird enough, so...
Yeah, it's definitely special.
You probably will get very frustrated playing it at times.
It's a hard game to learn,
right?
At least without like just sitting down and being like, "Oh boy, tier list."
Right.
So
what was that you said, Kitty? I didn't catch that.
You're probably going to get a bit frustrated trying to play that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to try to play it seriously, you know, but just to see what it's about.
It's fine. Like I'm terrible at it too. So.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick like bottom 3 characters. So
same, because I always pick my favorite, and she's not that great, but Mariah's in it, so I'm gonna pick Mariah.
I want you to see that game because you can see where Mariah became MODOK in Marvel 3.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like,
which one was Mariah?
The waifu with the magnet shit.
Oh, okay.
And the red hood.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
The only Mariah I love.
So thanks to NeoGeoNow, let's watch some fights.
Yes.
Oh, so you just want to watch these straight up then.
Yeah, because we can like point out like some of the cool shit that occurred.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, no.
Clicked on the wrong button. All right. So this is the first one here. This is a Terry versus Rock. Do we want to also have his audio up?
No, because he actually keeps it with just game audio. So let's turn it down real low so that we can like stop and commentate if we have to, point out certain things.
Hey guys, Nabil here. Today we have a special video. It's
dang!
4K,
so this is the direct
FPS match.
Yeah, these are like the extra B-roll that I believe SNK gave him.
Direct capture videos.
And so there's a lot of
watch the match together and then
shit.
We'll watch it again to talk a
and
little
again,
bit
like
about the mechanics
thanks
that we see.
NeoGeoNow, go follow NeoGeoNow.
Right. Yeah. So this is, we're just assuming are the devs playing, basically, right?
Yeah, get overheaded.
Universal overhead mechanic. What was that? Hang on a second.
Rock whiffing his counter.
Oh, that was just Rock's counter. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Okay, I recognize it now. God, it's so smooth, dude.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you died. Oh, Meaty Buster Wolf, yeah. I'm just gonna tell you right now, whenever I see a move hit Meaty like that, as a combo video maker, it brings me joy.
The double sweep.
Yeah, but there was the
conditional OTG.
Do we know what the condition for this is?
They're probably exactly the same as Mark of the Wolves, and I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, because clearly that sweep knocked him head first, right? So.
Yeah, it's definitely like face down ones get the OTG opportunity, and I don't know what all the conditions are for face forward knockdowns and stuff.
But again, I mean the shading is just so nice. Yeah. I mean the way that it looks. Also, by the way, shout outs to the guy who's doing the the cell shading in MVCI right now, dude. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, she's doing ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she okay. But yeah, anyways,
shout outs to pronouns in the bio.
Yeah, exactly. And shout outs to gun ads. What
gun?
the heck? Because it's dude. But you know what the thing about it is, those guns aren't going to do any damage, and you can just block them, right?
I mean, at this point, we're good just defense.
Get ready. Fight. Oh, they start with their SPGs at the top. I see.
Counter hit special moves. Counter hit special moves.
Dude, what the heck?
I think all special moves on counter hit get a special property.
Right.
Like most of them are launchers.
Dude, look at the flow, dude. Jeez. Holy crap, that was a float. Oops. Get tossed.
Get bonked.
Oh, you just walked into that. Oh, yeah, okay.
There's the Rekka series.
Right. Now, one of the things that you had talked about, there was the counter hit fireball.
And
that
another
launched.
OTG.
Yeah, okay, so that was that counter hit fireball right there. And then he gets the OTG, yeah. Now, one of the things that you were saying that people, oh, he did it again!
Yeah, he's just fishing for frame traps.
Right, and he's got to watch out because Rock is at 83% revved right now, so the tachometer is going up basically. So now, one of the things that you had mentioned is that a lot of people had been saying who have played this in Japan that it seems like the moves are very slow, like the moves feel more whiff punishable than before, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was my buddy Tyler Rayraku said that he felt like whiff punishing was a way bigger part of this game.
Okay, okay.
That if you whiff a normal, you're gonna get punished.
Yo, someone's selling churros?
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
Churros sound hella good right now. Ow. But what's crazy about this, okay, so this is important. This is actually a really important thing to analyze here, right? Again, based on the fact that, you know, the rev system is very similar to the drive gauge so that you have access to a lot of stuff at the very beginning. Something that's very interesting that we can talk about here. One jump in. Now he's got supers.
He goes for hidden.
And not only that, but we've just bypassed the entire SPG. And he hadn't even landed the super yet. So putting your SPG at the front definitely can be risky because that's it. There's no more SPG. So, you know, when we've talked about the ability for you to, why you don't put it at the end, because it's easy just to pass over it, you know. And then, yeah, he just goes for the super here.
Also, like, I really need to watch this video and compare it with another one to see how the scaling feels. Because that does not do that much after that combo.
Right, yeah.
But the other thing is that he got all of his rev back.
Right. Oh, right, that's right. Dang! So that means comboing into the super, because it does reset your rev, is actually really important then. It's really, really important.
Also, turn up the volume real quick.
Oh, right, okay, okay.
You need to hear this.
Yeah.
I can do this all day.
That's Southtown's ass, dude.
That's Southtown's ass.
Oh, man. You know, that settles it. If they actually make a live action Fatal Fury movie, Chris Evans has to play.
You know, I'm on board.
Yeah. Chris Evans has to play Terry Bogard. I think that
I see
works.
Kitty shaking her head.
I really don't know how to feel about that right now.
Again,
I mean, his pecs are almost as big as Terry's are in Mark of the Wolves.
There we go. Do we know if Just the Ben changes frame data yet, or are we
do
pretty
not
sure?
know yet.
Okay, okay.
Also, something occurred to me from our conversation last week that the Just Defend guard cancel costs rev.
Right.
Which means it's one more thing you can't do when you're overheated.
Right, that's right, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, those titties are sticking out so much in that
so
win
let's
pose.
get
Good
going.
lord.
Titties?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
I mean, and it's still nothing compared to Mark of the Wolves.
I mean, that was almost Rob Layfield levels of, you know, I just have to.
I
And
don't
speaking
know.
of Captain
I don't know. I
America,
need to
Yeah,
see.
now if he plays Terry Bogard, we have to have a picture of him with with his head turned sideways and like attached to the back of his neck. Yeah.
So let's get going. Again, this game looks beautiful, and I'm pretty sure YouTube is going to
How did that all
butcher
tie
this
together,
video because
dude?
it's gonna
Perfectly.
compress it.
I know,
But,
right?
looking
Oh
at
my
it,
God.
it's just an amazing
Terry
thing. So first of all,
Bogard.
you'll notice here that both players
Oh,
are
I
Okay,
see.
now,
Then he
this is
analyzes
his
it.
analysis.
Okay.
So if you want to hear his analysis, go watch his video.
Yes, absolutely. And again, this is on NeoGeoNow channel. So go to NeoGeoNow, youtube.com. So even if you click on this right here, he has a channel, official channel name. So it's youtube.com.
Cheers to Brazil.
Oh, cheers to Brazil. So he's youtube.com/@NeoGeoNow. Very easy to find.
Yeah, I mean, you can just hit the search
YouTube.
bar, NeoGeoNow, and it's the thing that pops up.
And then make sure you follow him on Twitter as well. So NeoGeoNow here, he does all the cool work over here. So make sure you're following him on YouTube as well.
As far as who the last boss is, it's a great question. It could be Kane, it could be Rock, it could be both. Who knows?
Right.
Could be someone new.
Earlier, so we have another
we
video
have no idea
for 2
where
matches
the
in this
plot is
case
going.
of the fan favorite Preacher from Fatal Fury City of the Wolf.
This is
And
James'
again
waifu
a
bait
4K
character
60
here. So.
FPS capture.
But like I said, if she was more like elderly, mature, then,
Elderly?
not elderly, but mature, you know,
Matured.
mature, yeah.
She's a 70-year-old preacher. Ooh.
Not elderly.
My God.
If she,
scaring me,
I mean, to be
James.
fair, that's closer to my age than Preacher is right now. Let's
Oh,
just put it that
stop
way.
For fair.
To be honest.
In all fairness, that
it's,
applies to all of us.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Anyways.
Big shout out and thanks to SNK.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You should actually figure out how to put a stick on a walker. And then you'd have, like, your mobility arcade stick.
Oh my god, that would be amazing, dude. And you know what? I have to have it so like it's hidden in compartments on the side. I'm walking, and then when it's time to play, I like flip them up and like latch them in, dude.
Dude,
like,
and you actually have to use like Game Center prizes instead of tennis balls on the bottom.
oh my god.
I'm mad I want to make this.
Slowly.
Oh yeah, you can talk to David about getting the split box technology.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are there 2 videos going on, or is this the audio for it?
That's the audio.
It's the audio that you're probably hearing.
I mean,
It shouldn't be that loud for you though, Kitty. Is it loud or is it quiet?
No, I just like see 2 different things going on, so I didn't know if the audio was playing for something else or not.
Oh yeah, the audio's playing through this. This was this is more NeoGeoNow footage here. This time of Preacher.
And Breach's got some fucking sauce.
Right.
Like, golly.
Wow. Oh, wait, hang on a second.
DP break.
Oh, that's what that was.
That knee is
Okay,
DP break.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
Okay, yeah, someone else is saying they hear 2 videos playing. So
Yeah,
oh,
that's
it's
what I'm
probably
saying, like, there
NeoGeoNow's splash page.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There it is.
what
Thank
happened.
you. I knew
Okay,
I
there
wasn't
we
going
go.
crazy. Okay, much better.
Good call.
Hey guys, Nabil here. Today we have
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Back to the fight.
All right, let's do this. There's the break right there.
Yeah.
But then it looks like she does the knee again.
Yeah, but can't break that one.
Oh, so that's just the whole DP is 3 hits
Yeah.
then. Okay.
The
okay.
DP itself actually has 2 follow-ups
Okay,
as well.
okay.
Like, it has one that's like a hook kick and one that's an air
Right,
kick or
okay.
something.
It's a target combo.
Bah!
Wow. Oh, wow, that wasn't a combo there. So there we got the big punish. Thank you for putting the punish message on the screen. Wait, did she do the camera thing even on that startup of that super?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
That's her
She
super
does-
flash.
She does the camera.
Into Bionic Arm.
Yeah. Bionic Arm! I guess we know who Combo Fiend is playing then, huh?
T-Zoc.
That's probably true. So she's glowing red right now because she's overheated.
Correct.
Okay, so that's how you can tell if they're overheated.
Yeah.
So when did she overheat herself? I just want to see this. So she's blocking this. She does the cancel. And then she,
another
right there.
EX.
Yeah, okay, so she just overheats herself.
Yeah.
And we can see the overheat meter.
Which I think is a reasonable call because also, like, the health deficit.
Right. But man, that overheat meter does take a while to drain, doesn't it? Yeah.
I mean, have you seen how fast or how long it takes for Guard Crush to refill? It's wild.
Oh, okay. And so this is why you need to just defend more often here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get the hyper defend, right? You don't get the hyper defend in this mode, or can you still?
You can still hyper defend.
You can still hyper defend. And I just want to see something right there. So,
Bah!
It didn't even really drain that much, dude.
I don't think it helps much while you're in overheat.
Oh.
It affects your rev gauge normally. I think overheat is a guaranteed cooldown time.
Right.
And if it's not, then yeah, it's little.
Stop asking research questions.
Oh,
Good job, ads.
More ads.
So with overheat, like you just have to use it at that time.
No, when you're overheated, you no longer have access to your EX moves.
It's just like getting burned out with the drive gauge in Street Fighter.
Yeah, so you see the gauge now is at 0 for both players. If you use EX moves and a couple other mechanics, then it starts filling up the bar, and if the bar maxes out, you overheat and you're fucked.
No, SPG stands for specials per gallon. Yeah.
Selective potential gear, specials per gallon. It's this game's version of top from Mark of the Wolves. So if you're in that chunk of your health bar, you get a handful of buffs and access to 1 or 2 new moves.
Yeah. There's this combo again, same combo. Whoa,
Yeah, so,
what the hell was that? Was that just like an EX kick move, basically, it looked like?
Well, actually, back up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So if you see someone in the SPG and they do a move where they glow green, that's the move that's specific to being an SPG move. It's the Rev Blow.
And it's not actually called specials per gallon, but when you're in that mode, your EX moves cost less, and so we came up with that joke, and we're calling it specials per gallon now.
So that's one thing. There's a video that I need to get to that I think you can cancel out of Rev Blows, and that's fucking wild. Yeah, specials per gallon is definitely the answer. Yeah, so that armored glowing green move is for Rev Blow.
That was the Rev Blow. Okay.
Fuck your fireballs, fuck your pressure.
Oh, yeah, there's the other version right there.
Yeah. Into the fireball juggles, into more DPs.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
And you see that? You know what I really like about this part right here? Notice how he knew, well, the Preacher player knew that Rock was going to roll forward, and he backdashed to meet him there. So that's going to be part of that, mind game right there.
Chase.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot. Is this the secret?
Yep.
There's that tornado.
Nice.
It always feels like she's gonna do something else after that, but no, that's it's just frame you. That's it.
Player 1 wins.
I also really do like though, like not deliberately going to sit here and throw shade at Street Fighter V, but fuck it. I like the fact that she actually follows her momentum in all of her spins.
Oh well, I mean, we're not gonna freaking talk about Falk, okay? Like there's just
Spasmin, what are you doing?
Falk was a disaster, dude. Oh my god.
And then I don't know if you saw on
Poor
Twitter,
Falk.
but all these stages of specials per gallon actually have different names instead of just first, second, third, or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Excel, Flux, and Final.
I see. So this is the tripod footage over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is an interesting character select here. Oh, you know what? They're probably going to make it so that they scroll, right?
Maybe, or they might also have 2 layers of depth.
Right.
There's oh, fuck. You know what they're probably going to do?
What's that?
It's going to have, like, one row, and then you can press up to go to the next row, and it'll look like the lane shifting from Fatal Fury.
Maybe, yeah, or something like that.
That would be so cool. It would probably still be annoying for a character
so.
select screen, but it'd be so cool.
Right.
Because nothing beats the old
that
Fatal
previous video
Fury,
had more
like,
matches? It's
group
fine.
character select shot.
I'm more trying to get to some of the Terry footage, because Terry is where we see some of the crazy, like...
I mean, I can go back here and we can just watch it.
That was awesome. Now let's watch the second match before we analyze both of them.
Oh, I see. Oh, I think he said we're just going to watch this before he analyzes both of them. Okay, yeah. So here's some more.
Yeah, I don't remember if there's much in the way of a highlight in this one, but fuck it. Cool shit.
I know, I mean, I think you just want to watch more, frankly, right? Hyper defended, she would have ended up just defending the rest of that, basically, right?
Yeah, but it's hard.
Oh, is okay. This is something I'm thinking about now. Here's the rev blow attack. So someone in the chat said that some people are saying rev blows are already too strong. Is one of the reasons why it's too strong because they're not punishable? Because she just defended after that. I mean, that is
Yeah, and that's his 2A.
Right. So does that mean that rev blows are actually not punishable, which is really scary? Jump
blows. The light confirms.
Yeah. What was that spin that she just did? Right there.
Oh, that's her whiffing a button and never. Probably like safety or something.
Yeah, look at that. There was the top attack again. Oh, sorry, rev blow, and it didn't look punishable, right? So.
The thing is, though, is that most or all of the grounded rev blows do take a long time to start up.
Interesting.
So you have ways to like just defend, reversal, or
this
throw.
wasn't even a combo here. Yeah,
but they are, I believe, still throwable, so whatever. Okay, Jasmine is fucking smart.
He overheated himself over here. What's that?
Like you have the chat split,
I know.
and she only stands in front of the chat.
I know.
So smart.
I know. She
So
does this
smart.
every time, dude. She knows exactly where we're looking. She knows exactly where we're looking.
Oh yeah, Rock's Farsi is cancelable like it is in KOFXV.
But then, like I said, he burns himself out in this situation. Oh no, Preacher was the one that burned himself out on this combo over here. Got it. So now she's just in basically nerf mode right here.
It's nerf or nothing.
Oh, he missed the cancel right there.
Shit happens. Yeah,
he did the
rage run low.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm still really concerned about the fact that like if Rock does EX hard edge and you just defend it, he can go into EX counter and punish your reversal.
Right. So what did he burn himself out?
Okay, so this game actually runs on 5 buttons, for the record.
Yeah.
There's the Rev Guard is this giant barrier shield with push block, and that's on another button, and that same button is also used for a bunch of shortcuts as well as for feints.
What happened to the volume on this?
There's sound errors on it.
Oh, okay.
It's actually the video upload itself.
It's interesting. So she's a photographer, right? Whoa, what the hell was that? That little bouncy tornado. Look at that, dude.
So it doesn't appear that she's a photographer. So I'm not sure why she squares up her data, other than maybe just being obsessed with right angles. Because she's like actually like a math and science major.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, again, it's all that Kira Yoshikage, like, planning. That mechanical planning, I swear.
On the other hand, I do love her forward throw. I think she just draws the right triangle with her movements.
Oh, that's funny. What the hell was that? Break, and then she did an EX version into break.
I think it's into no follow-up, but it might be break. Like, maybe EXs and regulars count differently for the break counter. Yeah, just being an observer. Because, like, Schrodinger observing.
Okay.
Right in the spine. She is fucking charming.
Thinking we start cutting carbs. I need to drop my
Yeah,
belly.
we can yeah. I think this might be the one I want to see, because there's this shot of him what looks like canceling the rev blow. It's like, wait, what?
Okay.
I said boo. What, honey? You're okay, honey.
Also, dude, just fucking Griffin looks so amazing. That.
Oh.
I don't think his rev blow naturally is going to do all 3 hits.
Alright, hang on.
I could be wrong, but that's wild.
Let's take a look at this here. So here's the rev blow. What I want to see here is...
It does not cost an EX to
Right.
do.
So this costs activation right there.
Yeah.
Cost
Up to 32.
like 15 or so, right? 15 or 14 right there, because he's in SPG, so he has a little bit of okay. Weird, yeah. But he's still glowing green.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's... I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I mean, it might be just one move, honestly. It might just be one move that only does it on hit or something, or...
But again, and like Soul Chris is saying, I think we've seen it just do the first hit.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I don't know.
Weird, okay, okay.
So yeah, there's something interesting going on with Terry's Rev Blow.
God, he's got the craziest running bear grab, dude, on the OD version. I'm sorry, the Rev version.
We can still just call it EX, but yes, Rev Arts.
Yeah,
The
it's
only
just that
thing
I've
is,
worked so hard to replace EX in my brain with OD, so like it's messed up.
also,
now.
just as a side note, the EX Rev version of his running grab is not a throw.
Oh.
Which means it can catch backdashes and shit.
Okay. Because I saw a clip of someone doing it at the start of the round, and someone's like, good luck avoiding this, but
Yeah.
it's not even a throw.
Not a throw.
Okay,
It's not a throw.
Okay. He just caught the guy backdashing then. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, do you want to watch a lot of this T-Zoc footage here, or...
I mean, you definitely should later, but I think we're good for now.
Right, okay.
But because we got to see a lot of the interesting things, like what the hell is going on there, and the return of the conditional OTGs.
What is he doing when he slides forward like that?
That's the running grab.
Oh, okay, got it. Because it just looks like he's using it as a dash almost.
Yeah, his air throw is fucking phenomenal. We actually might get one. Oh no.
Yep.
There is one where he calls out Terry using crack shot all the time and just air throws him out of it, which is fucking awesome.
Well, Soul Chris says that Justin Wong has
the Justin Wong dev fight. Yeah.
shows the other rev blow with Terry. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's what we've got so far. Hey, again, a lot of footage out there. So again, check out NeoGeoNow's channel to make sure you can see all of that stuff. So. Is Justin Wong dev fight crazy because
it's a good fight?
Is it
It's
because
really
Justin's good, or is
It's a
it because
good
the
fight.
dev is good,
The
or is
dev
it
bodies
both?
him.
I mean,
Oh, yeah?
in the tweet,
The dev
he
beats
says, he literally says, the dev gave me the business.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
he's-
Yeah.
gotcha.
Also,
That's awesome.
also, if I'm being honest, as if there was any work that needed to be done in this factor, Justin playing Hotaru absolutely convinced me to not play Hotaru.
Are you just anti-Justin character or something?
No, it's that if Justin still makes her look like so mediocre, then I'm not gonna be a
Well,
believer.
he's barely been able to play the game, right? So, I mean...
He's one of the people that got to play it at SWC.
Right, but even
And-
when I talked to him there, he said the only thing he was really able to do was, like, training mode stuff.
Yeah, but he also, like, he picked Hotaru because that's the character he plays in Mark of the Wolves. And
Makes
it's
sense.
just like, I'm just seeing, like, the way things work. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm sure you can also find it on Justin's YouTube as well. So.
I believe it's on his YouTube as well, but he definitely has it, like, he links to it in his Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hotaru Stomp thing, I'm not concerned about because I feel like there's a lot more answers for T-Zoc to get out of that situation than were being employed. And if there's not, then we found it at the first playable, which means now it'll be fixed.
Right. Oh, they're talking about the stomp thing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. Again, just gonna say it. Stop nerfing characters because of betas, please, please, please. Because I'm so sick of that. God. You know the crazy thing is, I don't think I ever knew, like, this TV definitely has a light detector that tries to, adjust the brightness depending on how much light there is.
I have tried to avoid it this entire, past hour.
Yeah.
Of just not mentioning
Yeah,
it.
and Jasmine keeps sitting in front of it, so she keeps killing the brightness on this screen over here.
cat.
Yeah, she knows, dude. Oh, man.
He's probably hungry. It's about that time where they're starting
it's
to get
well past that point.
Yeah, it's 100% that
Yeah.
she's hungry. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, just open up his channel.
Yeah, I thought I was on his channel, but I was
What
in the wrong
is
place
up?
here. Let's see.
In the wrong place.
Um,
Oh, it's not on his YouTube yet.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah, it's just in his Twitter, I guess.
right. Okay.
Okay. Well, whatever. Let's not worry about it. We're good on our footage for now. But I do think it is good and high time to talk about figures.
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's something coming out in a little while that that Kitty absolutely needs to gush about, and yeah.
Where do you want me to start? Just with the first picture here, or?
Just
Kitty?
the one that has like the 3 images all
just the
together.
first picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. I'm just doing this ahead of time,
Word.
so it's just not gonna. It's, you know how this Twitter's image handler, it just doesn't work very well. So there we go. All right. So new figure coming in here. Ta-da!
Hey, from the people that brought you, I almost said BJNA. Wow, Garl on the head in the brain. From the people that brought you the very well built, put together Blue Mary doll / figure with soft skin and realistic clothing. Tunshi Studios is now continuing the King of Fighters 97 collection. We are getting a Shermie doll. Holy shit, a Shermie doll. It's been
Also,
like 30 years
the legs
since a
look
Shermie
ridiculous,
doll
by
has
the
been
way.
around. I am so freaking happy right now. Just like with Mary, you know, different posable hands, little stand. I don't think she has a different face like the Mary did, because she has, you know, with Mary, she had her ear showing and her hair tucked around it to the side.
She definitely does. You can tell by the posing of her lips.
Oh yeah, she's got
That's
pursed
what-
lips right here and regular lips right here.
Yeah, so she does have
Are
head
they?
swaps.
Because they both look pretty puckered to me.
No, they're
Oh,
distinctly
okay,
different.
cool.
That looks like it's at least 3, in fact.
Maybe.
So, you know, Tunshi, again, they always put different hand options, different head options, hair options. And then again, you get realistic clothing. And I don't know, Olaf, how would you describe like the texture of the skin? Because it's not really like rubbery.
It's
almost
definitely
like
the mock skin latex that you see on some of the like fleshier, like real doll kind of thing. It definitely has like kind of an uncanny feeling to it, but you definitely know that it's supposed to be flesh compared to, you know, plastic.
Plastic, right? Yeah, it just doesn't feel like plastic. It's
Yeah.
softer, right? So-
It actually has like kind of the same squish as like skin does,
Okay.
but it's grippier
Okay.
in a way latex is.
Okay. Nice. All right. You want me to go to the next one?
Yeah, you could go to the next one.
So, yeah.
So, you know, here again, you're seeing use of different hands. The mobility that these dolls have, they're very posable. I mean, you can bend their arms, you can bend their legs, you can move their hips, you can twist them to the side and the shoulders and everything. So you really get a lot of articulation when you pose them, even if it has that different type of, you know, soft skin and it doesn't really have like full joints like a hard plastic doll. But you can still get some pretty nice poses out of it.
Yeah, it's
As you can see right here.
It's between,
And right there, too.
The articulation is somewhere between like a crazy action figure and a Barbie doll. Like it's better than a Barbie doll, but it's not on the same level as, you know, the action figures that suffer like that suffer aesthetics
Right, yeah.
for their posability.
And I will say,
They're
I
pretty
mean,
wild.
There is something about having the cloth be like actually cloth that really adds a different kind of flavor to it, really.
Dude, I still can't believe the fucking Storm Collectibles Gennett's cape is fabric.
Oh, that's right.
I lost my shit
Yeah.
when I saw that was fabric.
Oops.
But yeah, these are a little on the pricey side, but they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, the lips look a little different here.
Oh, they're clearly different.
Yeah,
Because
those are
also, I think
smoochum lips.
That's an homage to Orochi Shermie.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Zooming in, I didn't even notice how nice the hair tie was in the back, so that's actually good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, this is super dope.
And I really appreciate the texture and the shading at the ends of the tips of her hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a really nice touch.
And I mean, because you have the Mary one. The Mary one's actually really good quality, too, right?
Yeah,
let's just leave it at it's kind of pricey,
right?
But you actually are getting what you pay for.
Right. So, but basically, you can vouch for the quality of the products, right?
I definitely wish I had a hell of a lot more disposable income to pick up a second one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they do phenomenal work.
Gotcha. Okay. So.
We're gonna let you know if Spec Fiction gets that in,
right?
And we'll let you guys know when that starts being available for people in the States to grab. I haven't checked Zen Market to see if it's up there for pre-orders in Japan.
It wouldn't be.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. No. Basically, because this doesn't even have, like, here's all the hands, here's all the heads. They don't have those production levels.
Right,
This is the announcement. Once they go up for pre-orders, then you have to start hunting them down. Pre-ordering things from China through Zen Market becomes a whole other can of worms. So it's going to be finding, like, a good distributor or retailer that you trust. So that's why, if Spec carries it, we'll let you know.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There was a few oopses and whoopses when it came to ordering Mike's Blue Mary, and that was a mess. And to the point where I forgot who the frick I pre-ordered it through, and deleted a bunch of emails, so I couldn't find.
Yeah, it was a whole
it was a
can
hunt.
of worms
It was
investigating because it basically everything bad that can possibly go wrong did.
Murphy's Law, basically, right?
Yeah. And I refuse to elaborate any further.
Right. Okay.
Now, in all fairness, most of it is not the seller's fault. We will say that much. And once we got in touch with the right distributor, we were able to solve all our problems.
Okay.
But the route to getting through everything else was a nightmare.
Right.
But shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah, and but hopefully with this one we can do a proper pre-order and do it the right way and make sure that I need the Shermie, so that's all there is to it. I really need the Shermie.
Yeah, I mean, also I got the Mary a year and a half ago, so.
And what did I pre-order? Did I pre-order that for you in 21 or 22? Because it took a minute
22.
to get to you.
It was 22, because we were out of town when we pre-ordered it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. But yeah, nonetheless, you got your Mary. That's all that mattered. Thank God. Yes. I already think, and here's the thing, you guys, you have to pre-order these to make sure you grab them, because once the pre-order's done, trying to get it through somebody who is reselling it, oh my God.
Yeah,
the Mary is already twice her price. It's bad. It's just with the Kodo figures.
Yeah, and this goes double for the fact that this is Shermie we're talking about.
At least it's not my right, so.
Unlike the Kodos, which I'm really glad that people can't really resell those for $300 right now because they're making so many of them that they're pretty much available. Anywhere we go, we see it and it's all the same price. So that's actually
also,
refreshing.
Their MSRP is too high.
Yes.
Some of the old Kodos are crazy valuable because the MSRP was low and they're out of print and this, that, and the other. But modern Kodos are only going for 50% markup at most of the time. Which, grand scheme of things, isn't that bad, but...
It's not too bad, but again, this is why we always say, shit, we wish we had more money to pre-order these so we don't have to hunt and find them and fight for them as badly later. So if you can pre-order yours, do it. And like I said, once pre-orders start, I will let you guys know. I will be posting it on Twitter, and we'll talk about it again on the show. And hopefully our friends will be distributing it so it won't be too much of a hassle.
That reminds me, I need to budget to try to fucking still scoop up a pre-order for On Hell.
Oh, yeah, that
Kodo is too
On
fucking good. And then eventually they're gonna make a Kodo Mary, and I'm gonna just need that in my life. So.
Right.
I still need the Kodo Shermie. This is so ridiculous. Until we go, I swear, until we go to Japan again, we can just grab them, and that's gonna feel so good.
Yeah.
But you know, until then,
there's
it's
still
just
a Mirko
wanting.
I want to buy too.
Mm-hmm. There's too much to buy in Japan. And today I was just thinking of Torikizoku. So I just wanted fried cheese and my rice.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was an
But yes.
PM commercial? Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
And also, if anybody else is interested, just like with the life-size Mai Shiranui statue, there is a life-size Iori. And he is half the price of Mai, which kind of makes me really mad. But if you got an extra $3,000 laying around and you want a life-size Iori, then you can have a life-size Iori for around $3,000.
$3,000 ain't bad.
Yeah, I know, but still. Oh, man.
Yeah, Mai's price versus Iori's. And, like, I get it. Okay, there's a lot of detail on the Mai statue. And I think she might be just a bit taller because of the stand she's on. And, Olaf said it. He said the face on Iori was a bit plain. But I really need to see more face shots to look at that. Because, like, this is Iori. He's supposed to be handsome as all hell, okay? Like, at least give him a little bit of eyelashes, you know, or, you know, a little bit of highlights and contour around the face. A little bit of pouty, frumpy guy lip. But I really, all the photos are the same. I really want to see, like, him in real life to judge the face for myself. Because that's one thing with Mai. Her face and her airbrushing and everything is ridiculous. It looks so good, but I need to judge Iori. Anyway. Yeah, if you have $3,000, you know, go buy one. So,
hello to Japan.
Hi again.
Sorry, Nathan's being a little cuddle boy.
What else do we have to? What else do we have to talk about? I feel like I'm leaving something out.
I don't think we have much.
I don't think we do. But I feel like I'm leaving something out. We talked about Evo.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
$3,000 for a 6-foot statue of Iori? 3K is a lot of money, but proportionally it's not expensive.
Yeah, when you are like us and you're buying smaller figures for $600 to $800, a $3,000 life-size Iori is definitely not bad. At all. So especially like
$1,000
how much was your
for a 1/4 scale.
Yeah. Wait,
so it really isn't that.
What is that?
That might be worth talking about.
What is going on?
SNK
yes,
is
yes, hold on.
Really?
And
hold on, James.
They're basically outright saying, yeah, we need artists and programmers for Art of Fighting and Samurai Showdown.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, they're increasing their workload is mostly what it is. Yeah, they've been hiring for it a bit for a while. Like, hey, we have these spots. Which franchise you want to be involved with? Blah blah blah. Now they're just outright like, Art of Fighting SamSho. You want work?
There you go, James. I just sent you the image.
Okay.
But. Just if you are one of those people, make sure your Japanese is up to snuff.
Yeah, use that second one I just sent. That's the proper one.
Okay. So this thing here, basically.
Okay, so this is straight screen capped from the SNK website. Which is basically telling you everything Olaf was just saying. For Art of Fighting and Samurai Showdown, they are urgent hiring. Like, jump on this right now if you feel like you can contribute in some way, shape, and form for what they need. Because, like, this is a huge opportunity. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of friends we know that work at SNK all started out as fans of SNK, and they now work there.
And we have no idea what these positions are, right? This is not like artist or game designer or what. They just
programmers and artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
are
they
the
actually, if you go to the SNK recruitment site and the website is right there, the snk.corp,
right,
like
yeah.
it'll explain.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it'll show you where you can apply
And
the
a little
application
checkbox
and
for,
everything.
I am willing to relocate to Osaka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I speak semi-fluent Japanese, you know. Like,
All right, so
I speak only a little.
I know how to say "koko desu ka."
Koko desu ka?
you're like, I know quotes.
Kami ni nori nasai.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think we pretty much well covered it. Shout outs to all my homies that were in the Evo cosplay contest. I'm really happy that one of my friends placed 5th with her Athena. So, and she was the only SNK character up there. We'll get there. We'll get there, fam. Don't worry.
Oh, actually, that does remind me. I do
there.
have one more thing to talk about. How did the English restream drop the ball on the Marco trailer so bad?
Oh yeah. Oh, we barely even got to talk about the Marco
Yeah, we haven't talked about Marco. We should fucking watch the Marco trailer.
Yeah.
We do need to talk about Marco. Oops.
So yeah, Marco was revealed, which is fucking awesome. And yes, finally, once and for all, his name is Marco.
Yep. Thank goodness.
His new stage is amazing. But, so yeah, what happened at EVO was in EVO Japan, the moment KOS Finals ended, boom, you know, trailer time, great. And the English stream just cut away and they just started talking on the couch and were completely flabbergasted that anything was happening at all, regardless of the chat bombarding them with, they just showed a trailer in the EVO Japan stream. Took him almost a half an hour to run the trailer on the English restream.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
And by that point, half the stream had left because they were watching KOF to look for SNK's announcements.
Right, yeah.
Myself included, by the way. I was like, welp, and I just got the fuck out.
Right, of course, yeah.
What am I watching this stream for if everything I want to see is now on YouTube because you dropped the ball? So, you know, I don't know
what was
up
with...
but... Like, it's
all
either, like,
bands.
more of the, you know, some of these biases or whatever, or if it's an honest mistake, that's a big fuck-up for an honest mistake.
Right, yeah. I mean...
Thank you, Fonzie909. Oh, shit, 909.
I'm sure it was a mistake. It's just, like, why does it keep happening to SNK, right? Kind of thing, so...
Yeah, it's the coincidences for SNK continuously getting screwed over at Evos. It's too common, you guys.
Once
What's going
weird,
on here?
Twice is a coincidence. 3 times it's a pattern.
Right, yeah.
And it's just it's not a good look.
If he fits.
Yeah. No, I love it when, because one thing I love about Nathan so much is a lot of times, because you know how cats are, that they're super, like, aware and sensitive, but I love the fact that having the feeling of petting a sleeping cat and not waking the cat is one of the greatest feelings ever, you know?
Who's your comfy little guy?
A lot of stuff has happened, but let's see. So, okay, when they needed to have a concert a few years back at Evo Las Vegas happen, that live stream concert got screwed over. There's been a lot of stuff, like, even to the point where... I might have to actually
just break out a, like, spreadsheet.
Like, I'm not going to list everything, but even to the point where, like, Oda has been hassled trying to get into a VIP area before, and they wouldn't let him in.
I mean, that sounds like whoever, like what VIP area?
Like where all the devs can go to rest and relax, you know, behind the scenes. And, you know, he's got his SNK gear on and it says, you know, SNK booth dev and everything else. And they still wouldn't let him in VIP. And it's just, there's so many things from drop the ball trailers to live streams that didn't go through, schedule conflicts, like the list goes on. But
it's easy to get frustrated.
Right. I mean, it's weird because I really don't think anybody has any malice. I think it's just a very, very weird coincidence kind of thing. But like, I mean,
well, like Mike was saying, it happens a third time. It becomes more than just, you know,
right,
a coincidence.
But I mean, why? See, that's the thing, right? Like, it makes
I agree.
Right.
But
exactly. Why?
It makes absolutely no sense that anybody would intentionally have something against them. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, especially when, you know, 10-0, you know, they use Gibby all the time for stuff, you know, and clearly there's a lot of SNK. Yeah. Ultra David is a big KOF
no, but I mean,
know?
The thing is that 10-0 and Evo are not the same thing, and you know that.
Right, yeah, but I mean...
10-0 likes SNK plenty, but overarching Evo issues, and then again, also Evo Japan issues, like the fact that there's, like, it's happening in both places, like, it's...
Yeah, I mean, but like the US stream is handled by 10-0.
Yeah.
Like that's just their production, right? I mean, that's the thing.
So I'll basically say this. Like, we're not going to know the why, but if this keeps happening, then maybe staff at both should pay a bit more attention to SNK. It seems like a lot of stuff is getting lost in bad communication, so maybe just give SNK this year a little more focus and love to how you're running stuff for them.
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking.
Yeah, just clean it up so that we don't have these oopses.
Right.
But
exactly.
Anyways, let's watch the trailer.
Nobody is okay. Let me clear this up. Nobody's saying it's malice or disdain. It just seems like they need a little more attention on them for things to run smoothly. So maybe add a little extra staff their way. Maybe do a little bit more double, triple checking when it comes to things that need to be released or trailers. That is all I'm saying. That is all we're saying.
Also,
because it's just happening too much.
I don't think we have any idea why Evo Japan channels were banned. I don't think we know that yet.
I don't think we know.
Yeah, that seems to be like something that probably happened on Twitch's end. But yeah, just the fact that all of the streams were banned.
They're daft.
I mean, Twitch is banning stuff. There's a lot of automated stuff going on there. So I'm sure it just was like a false flag or something, a false positive or something like that. But, you know, I mean, just to clarify, like, everybody who's running all the trailers for everything like that, it's the same people on all of them, right? So it's not like they have more people on the other games, you know, paying attention to that kind of stuff. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was such a huge Twitch issue because, like, if they're going to do that with Metallica songs.
Of course it is. And, you know, I mean, like I said, for me, it just feels like there's just, like, some, like, I don't want to call it luck, but just, like, really bad luck on that part. You know what I mean? That it just keeps happening that way.
Undead unluck.
Yeah.
They're getting too much undead unluck.
All right,
but hopefully it gets fixed.
Okay, let's do this. Marco Rodriguez. Turn the volume up on this one a little bit here.
Everything is sick. Everything about this is sick, by the
way. Bear. Who is lifting weights? Bear is lifting weights.
How can that be?
No. He's something different.
I don't think we need to do the same kind of deep dive we usually do. We can do like one slow-mo run and just point at things.
Right. I know, there's this Kuma in the background, right? We've got Kuma just chilling over there.
So that bear has always been part of marketing.
Right.
Yeah, that bear I have renamed Cushnud Butt. And the bear's name is going to be Cushnud Butt from here on out. And I really hope they name the bear Cushnud Butt.
Definitely second that.
I mean, the Yuri gym thing. So what's the story on that again?
So Yuri's stage in Art of Fighting 2 was the fitness club.
Oh,
and so basically this implies that in the timeline going later on, she got to buy out that same gym and then make it, her own gym.
Right. Okay.
So now she owns Planet Fitness.
The famous Let's Diet song happens in the gym. So that's like huge.
For some reason, from all the combo videos I've always seen of this game, the thing that this character I always remembered was the DP into the follow-ups, you know, it's just like, because it's such a unique thing for a Shoto DP kind of thing.
Okay,
so.
check out the mask on the top left, the Mr. Karate mask.
Oh yeah, I see it over there.
Obviously, the drums have the tiger and the dragon, which is dope. The climbing wall,
right,
has the Neo Geo faces, has the Neo Geo controllers.
This is the best climbing wall ever.
Best climbing wall ever.
Dude, I want this climbing wall somewhere, dude.
And then I think I actually might have managed to pick out that one of the grips is a fucking Mars people, but it's almost impossible to catch and be sure. Because it's like about 3 feet above your monitor.
Oh,
it's way off.
There's a controller for there for sure.
There's an arcade stick too. Somewhere else that's off camera.
I love the buttons.
Yeah.
There's so much goodness in this stage.
Yo, that OTG combo, though. I also want to know if there's situations where he can use it as a traditional OTG ever.
Right. So, I will say one thing. I don't like the effect of the super being a hard cut. I do wish there was a little bit more of a transition between the two screens.
Well, so that's only for level 2s, though.
It's only for level 2s. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even then, I think it would look... Like, it's weird that it's... Like, every time it happens, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels jarring.
It's also kind of anime. So...
Yeah. It feels jarring. Like, like, part of me is always like, oh, God, what happened to the feed? You know, like, that's what happens
Well,
to
you're
me
also
for,
watching
like,
it at half speed.
Well, no. On regular speed, it happens to me all the time.
And you say you have no reactions.
No, I say I have bad reactions. I have bad reactions. But every time it happens, like, it jars me a little bit. Like, it takes me out of the game in a weird way. I would like to see a little bit more of, like, a fade or something. Like, that, it just feels weird to me. I don't know. Like I said, that might just be me.
Yeah. I love how high this shit goes,
Dude.
By the way.
Yeah, he needs to do that on the other side so we can see the wall, right?
On the other hand, I want to know if the receptionist is a cameo. Like, behind him right there, go a little further, and boom, there's a receptionist counter back there.
Oh, way back over here. Jesus, okay.
Good lord.
Because I'm really surprised how few cameos are in this stage. They're just Easter eggs. There's all it is the nerdy kid there.
Right, yeah.
You mean Shinpachi?
Yeah, Shinpachi, exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that Yuri doesn't appear in this stage, but I do like her logo on the door on the right, so whatever. Pie. all about the pies in the face.
And so here we see a lot of the climbing wall over here.
So
right?
down there in the center, lower center.
Oh.
I think that's a Mars people.
That looks like a Mars people. That looks like a Mars.
And then if you look to the right, the black rectangle, that's the arcade stick.
Oh, okay. No, this thing down here definitely looks like
that's
a
definitely
like
a Marpy head. That is definitely a Marpy head.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's got the shape and everything. So yeah.
I believe, but I can't swear to it. So I'm like at the 90-something% convinced.
Dude, dude, is that just a part of the background stage effect? Like, when he activates the super, the people in the background start watching him. Like, see how they turn and like look at him, and then he goes for the super. And then they're not drumming.
Like, oh shit.
They're still looking.
Oh shit.
They're like, huh?
Bam! Oh, you're okay. You're okay, Nathan.
That's really funny.
Giant cat yawn.
Oh, good Nathan. Good Nathan.
I wouldn't bet on him having the clothing explosion win pose, but you never know. I mean, Rock still takes off his glove, so they might just say fuck it and make it happen.
Yeah, hey, they might be just getting better at this shit, dude. Like, why not? Honestly, so. Alright, so that was Marco Rodriguez. Again, I know a lot of people are eager for this. Just letting you know, we're back to the main view here, Kitty, so just letting you know.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, okay, so I'm doing something here. I'm trying to do a little digging here. Okay. KOF 15 has the same, what I thought was band and vocalist singing the main themes, right? Right. So, and this person, I swear, also did Tekken 8's theme song.
Okay. I have no idea.
So now I'm looking at him and finding his name to see if he's the one doing the City of the Wolves song too, because it sounds just like the same people who did the KOF 15 and 14 theme song and Tekken 8. But also, what I see now is I thought it was a band. It's not a band, it's just a vocalist.
I don't think so, because I thought the Evo teaser used the original lines.
I see what you're saying. Right. Okay. When we first heard everyone talking in the background, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think those were the newly recorded lines yet. So, but I don't know. I might take some time later.
I honestly need to know if it's a band or if it's this Robbie Wyckoff guy who's been doing all of the KOF and Tekken songs.
Might be.
That's what I'm trying to dig. If anybody in the chat knows anything, like let me know.
Too bad Investigation Cone's not in the chat right now. He'd have posted up the link already.
Oh, where is Cone? He's probably sleeping.
It's so weird because he called himself Investigation Cone, and it turned out to be like the best name that he could have picked, honestly. So, I mean, one of the reasons why he's so good at looking stuff up because he enters a lot of trivia contests. So there you go. So, anyway.
I mean, that's really handy for information, but.
Marco definitely looks very, very cool.
I really like he's a really good example of I think where the shaders are going too. Like the way his skin like has like almost like the watercolor waves to it and everything for the shading. I really like.
You know what one of the funniest things is? So one of my first exposures to Mark of the Wolves was the guy who used to run Tekken Zaibatsu, Castell. Made a Mark of the Wolves combo video a long time ago, and that was one of my first exposures to the game. But that was also the very first time I had ever heard Sandstorm, because he used Sandstorm in that before Sandstorm got popular. And so it was that Mark of the Wolves combo video is, I mean, I've seen that combo video a million times, dude, and it's so funny how, like, I was just thinking about how much that introduced me to so many things and how much it has ties to so much history in the FGC. Oh man.
I mean, Sandstorm is going to be one of those eternal songs that, I hate to say this, but it's true, that goes up there with like ancient freaking 1800s, 1600s like war songs that, you know, people use to start playing, you know, the flutes and the drums as they went into war. Like, it's one of those songs that it's going to be centuries old and people are still going to know what it is.
Darude hit something when he made that song, dude. He struck some sort of, like, overall universal human nature chord right there, because I mean, obviously nowadays it's memed, you know, but like clearly it definitely struck a nerve.
It's almost impossible to actually hate that song.
Right.
Like, sure, you can be sick of it.
Right,
Sure, but you don't hate it.
I still remember one of my favorite stories was one of the suites. So like the Evo staff always had a suite in the hotel. One of the hotels had a piano in it, and I actually learned the Sandstorm chords. And you know, Wizard at the time like brought John Choi, and he's like, James. And I went there and I played the Sandstorm chords, and John Choi looked at me. He just walked up and hugged me. Because he got associated with that because he was always clubbing and glow sticks. Yeah, exactly, dude. And like I played the Sandstorm, and John Choi just looked at me. He just walked up and hugged me, dude.
You know what I'm gonna do later?
Start flipping the lights on and off because that's important.
The NCR HDR trailer.
Oh,
the intro video.
I don't think it's that available anymore.
Oh, I'll find it.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things the FGC has ever done.
That was the Red Letter Media parody, right? Yeah.
Diego Benihana.
Oh, which reminds me, I also have to. I was talking to Persia this weekend, and she had never heard the Marvel 3 and Space Jam mix. And so I was like, she was like, please.
Fake fan.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, I gotta send that to you. So, two of my favorite mashups of all time.
How have you been in Marvel commentary that long and have never heard it? Like, that seems like a statistical impossibility.
Right. Like, that's my favorite. And then the other one was the Parappa the Rappa Jay-Z mashup, which is just, I mean, like, you have to watch the video to realize why it's so good.
No,
so.
the greatest one is still New York and Bacon Pancakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
The greatest mashup of all
that'll
time.
never.
Like,
that'll
it might
never go
actually
away.
beat the Slam Jam Marvel one.
Really?
It's so
Okay.
good.
It does. It's too smooth. It's perfect.
I'm gonna make you watch it when we end.
Okay, yeah, no, we're watching a few mashups after this for sure. So, okay. Anyway, I think we've gone for 2.5 hours here, so I think we could probably call it a night here at this point. So, I don't think we have anything else to talk about at this point. So, what do you guys think right now? Do you guys have anything else to talk about? Kitty, do you have anything? What's going on?
She's the only kitty that hasn't been petted
Why are you
tonight.
petting me? Why are you petting me right now?
I have to pet her shoulder here. There you go. There you go.
Probably. Why are you petting me so hard, James? Why
Because
are
that's
you
what my
pet
cats.
so hard?
Because that's
You
what
pet
my.
so hard.
She's not your cat.
You
Yeah,
do.
I know. I mean, like the weird thing about it, my cats are used to it. They really like it for some reason. So now I think, like, I pet my cats like I pet big dogs. You know what I mean? You know, like but they love. I mean, Jasmine, literally, if she's lying on my chest and I'm not petting her, she breaks out the claws and she starts clawing my face. Like
She's like, you need to shave.
No, she's literally like, she's always like, please, pets. And like, she claws me. And if I don't do it, then she keeps clawing me. So I have to start petting her like that. She likes it for some reason, so.
I'm pretty
None
sure
of
Justin
our
filled
animals.
the quota on the half-heart thumbs up
God.
for the rest of the year.
Yeah, poor Justin. So.
You can't say poor Justin. He embraced it. He's retweeting all of them. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, no. I mean, it's great to have him be. I mean, he'll.
I love that Yahoo Japan News covered it.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's so great.
All right. Anyways,
I didn't think that one was gonna get as burnt out as it was during Evo this weekend, but holy shit, like that was a lot. That was a lot.
We'll throw on Marco's Mark of the Wolves theme.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems appropriate here.
Apropos.
I honestly thought you were gonna do the Art of Fighting one because it has that beat in it, and I like it. So
this one right here, arranged.
Yeah, arranged is fine.
I'm sad. I don't want to click on this one just because they call him Kushnud Butt on this one, but you know.
I mean, if you were
No,
raised
they're
on
just
Fatal
referring
Fury,
to the
Mark of
bear.
the Wolves for Dreamcast.
Yeah, I know,
just
right? There's nothing you
referring
can
to
do.
the bear. That's all they're doing is referring to the bear.
I do
That's
like
it.
that idea of naming the bear Kushnoot Butt.
We named the dog Indiana.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I had
I'm
fond
also
memories of
Kushnoot
that
bear.
dog. All right, here we go. All right, guys, take care. And again, in case you guys can't hear me, I'm leaning into the mic. Check out NeoGeoNow's channel for all of the Mark of the Wolves footage. I'm sure you get City of the Wolves footage. Boy, I can't win.
Close enough.
What? You know what? I'm done.